Okay, guys, so we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly, what am I going to be? I'm going to be your friendly brevet captain today, because today we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign, playing Cubicle 7's excellent tactical adventure RPG, Wrath and Glory, one of the 40K, Warhammer 40K RPGs that they publish. And we are using a modified version of the Dark Tide Extraction module to play our campaign, which is simply called Extraction. And with me today is the full team. Well, nearly the full team. One team member has had a very long week, so is resting it off. But allow me to introduce you to the stars of tonight's session. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing tonight? First up, we've got Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I am playing Argarius. He is the grumpy Death Cult assassin.
Very nice. Grumpy Death Cult Assassin was my Violent Femmes cover band in high school. Next up is John.
Hey everyone, I am John, and I'm playing Gezrael. He is the Scutari of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Very nice. Next up is Sean.
Hey, I'm playing Lucionus. He is a psyker, a member of the Astra Telepathica.
Are you sure it's not Lucionius? Because I feel like I've been calling him Lucionius. Is this one of those like Berenstain Bears things?
To adjust my name to what you say. It's what is happening right here.
And last but certainly not least is our resident armor smith, Dave.
Hey everyone, I'm Dave, and I'm playing Xavier Campbell, and he is a human Tempestus Scion sniper kind of guy.
Very nice. So I'm trying to think. I think Dave was the only one who missed last session. So what do you guys recall having happened then? Let me see if I can bring you over to the slung. Yeah, there we go. What do you guys recall from last time?
Let's see here. What do I remember?
Well, I picked up a new follower for my Adeptus Mechanicus cult that I'm going to be starting.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. You made friends with
spying on us for the other faction in town, but
yeah,
she decided to jump ship.
Gang, right?
Yep, and she decided to jump ship when I offered to teach her.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
her name is Wrench TO7.
Nice.
I don't really have a visual aid for you, but I do have a gesture aid. Do you guys
Nice.
Does that help whatsoever in remembering any other events from last session?
Cannibalism.
Yes.
Yeah, we started with the endeavors. We got endeavors to begin with.
Yep.
And then Lucionus acquired a psi focus.
Wait, what?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I would have written that down. I'm sure.
I remember that.
Oh no, that's not. That is done. That is done. Done. And
there was much rejoicing.
There really was, or at least relief that he'd stopped talking about it. Something along those lines.
Thank God he got it.
Yeah, seriously, my goodness. But then he promptly failed to acquire a flak coat, but that's okay. And
We found one later.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes. And then
Your cast-off cannibal coat.
Yeah. And then he also acquired a plasma pistol. So upgrade from the last pistol.
Yeah.
And in there we ran into a solid amount of cannibalism.
Yeah.
Isolated, I don't know what to call them. Isolated, not a tribe, but what would you, a community, I guess.
They were quarantined by the Administratum, I think.
There you go.
Yeah. The Administratum had quarantined them off for one reason, and they seemed quite nice at first, but then...
Yeah.
You also...
Go ahead, huh?
Oh, no, sorry, you made friends with another faction in the slung as well. Do you recall?
We did. Let me think. What was that one?
Can I do another gesture assistance for you here?
Climbers.
Yeah.
The
The sludge scrapers.
sludge scrapers.
They were the ones that would be able to assist. You had gone to the cannibal quarter in order to assist them, because they said there was a scene of some conflict that they were going to be able to raid or to recover some things from. You also found a substantial amount of supplies that have been used thus far to help supply the fledgling Sisters Tertius. You want to tell Dave about the Sisters Tertium? James is not here to speak to it, so.
Right, James is
It was the group of cast-offs from the mission with the Doctor that I wasn't here for. He converted to his faction and decided to arm them and start his own work towards a chapel.
Okay, yeah, because he had a little growing following. It was about 10 or 15, I think, when I was there.
Yeah.
Yep, and they're continuing to develop up. One of the things, I can't remember, did you guys complete any of the... You got a party sheet, right?
We have the Vox antenna is ready for me to put together.
Right, yeah. So there's a Vox antenna is ready to be put together. They could also build a chapel. They are currently putting together a... not a monastery, but a... what we've been calling it. It's not a barracks. We had a word for it, and I do not remember what it was.
A hovel?
A which?
Oh, I said a hovel. Was a
hovel, yeah. Definitely what it would look like. But in any event, they're putting together a place for these for the Sisters Tertium to begin training and whatnot. So, because one of the things we talked about last time, Dave, was how when they get the elevator operating again, the slung will still be underneath it. So it will be your mobile base as you were traveling down the snake stack and towards your ultimate destination. Anything else from last time, guys?
Gezriel saved up a lot of money and spent all of his wealth on a surgical implant, which he was barely able to get installed on himself.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So he is slightly more tanky now. He's a little bit more iron than he was beforehand.
Yeah. Sure that nothing will go wrong with that.
No.
Who suggested that? Come on, guys. That's just unnecessary.
See, I think that haul that we picked up with the cache of weapons was like 16 las guns and some grenades and ammo. We gave those to the sisters. Yeah,
the sisters have a armory in the making now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And my follower, I gave my my rifle to, the galvanic rifle to hold on to.
You took it back from Argarius?
Yeah, I gave it back because
he got a better weapon.
Yeah, you guys have reputation 4 with Primella and her commune of miscreants, and reputation 4 with the sludge scrapers. You have yet to get materials for the landing pad or for anti-aircraft, but you now have 2 factions that are...
when we went to go look at the cannibals, the rival tech faction was trying to follow us, and we managed to get away from them. And we avoided them on the way back by taking a long way around, and that's where we found the weapon cache.
Yeah, so it was an eventful session of building things up, and having made friends, at least to a average reputational level with the sludge scrapers now, you have a way of accessing the control room. You have yet to set that up, but we will be starting with an event that was rolled last session.
I'm afraid of that.
We have yet to resolve. However, before we do, Xavier, have you any questions about what happened last time? Oh, you're muted, Dave. Or you might be.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Cheers. Tomorrow.
Start coughing.
All right then. So, let's start with Xavier. So, our session starts, guys, with Xavier knowing what the slung is like and the different sort of factions that are in here. What do you think Xavier has been doing with his time?
Well, he had also picked up a las pistol and a grenade, I think, in the session that I was in to like get a little more gear. And I think he's probably been, you know, being the professional soldier that he is, he's probably like testing the weight of the pistol and drawing it out and trying to get used to it because he's been spending a lot of time as a sniper. And I think also just trying to figure out or keep clear in his head all the different groups that we've come across and how they might work out as allies and or potential enemies depending upon how things go.
Mm-hmm. You have found the one of the things we talked about last time was the location of Clan Mechanicus and the fact that all the power for the slung comes through them. One of the reasons they have their continued place of power is they've accessed whatever the power modules and whatnot are in the elevator, and that is what is rerouted out and makes all the power on the slung possible. They also have a gated and walled community that has heavy weaponry in turrets guarding it, which is why you have none others have charged the compound, at least not in living memory. Does Xavier have any plans? You can see that like Lucionius doesn't necessarily... Lucianus. Sorry, that was inadvertent gaslighting.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
We had an adventure before, and it never came to pass, but we were playing a thing where one of the D&D guys got, not in this campaign, it was well before the channels, before we were streaming, someone got a axe of the Dwarvish Lords without knowing it, and then slowly what we were doing is like adjusting their height every session, so they're getting shorter and shorter and shorter overnight.
Nice.
They didn't realize.
Oh my goodness.
I was going to say I could do the same thing, I guess, with Luciodius, but that would be a cruel abuse of GM's power over the screen or the character sheets.
The Emperor would know. The Emperor would know.
Gezriel has added to his retinue. The Sister Severina has definitely been adding to the retinue with the Sisters of Battle, or the Sisters Tertium, as she's calling them. Neither Argarius or Lucionus are trying to build up support from any specific local faction, but where does Xavier fit into that, do you think? I mean, he is a member of a faction that really does benefit from numbers. It's the number of the Imperial Guardsmen that actually makes their units useful. Mm-hmm. But with that said, you're a stormtrooper and a sniper, both of which tend towards more isolated and more small unit tactics. So what's Xavier thinking as far as his role in the larger plan in a slung?
Well, it's odd because when we were going down here on this mission, he was thinking, okay, I'm going to need to like connect and gel with my teammates. But now his teammates just keep adding to the size of the group and stuff. And he's like, okay, well, I'm not going to fiddle in with all of the minions kind of thing. But he still wants to try and maintain these relationships that he's developing with Argarius and Gezriel and Lucianus. So, yeah, I think it'll probably be during some downtime, it'll be like, hey, Argarius, do the, assassins play games? Like, do you guys have any like downtime, or do you just like, like cracking some jokes with the death cult guy to see if you can try and get him to break a little, and maybe see if the Mechanicum can lighten up a little bit, but no, not at all. What if I put a little like, oil in your transistor box or something like that? That
would make things go more smoothly, but I am heavy.
Okay.
There's no lighting up.
Okay, we forgot. Well, I forgot, guys. We need to set your objectives for the session.
Oh yeah.
Objectives.
So, starting with Lucionus, would you give us a D2 roll? A D2. D6 roll, please.
Kill a friend or kill an enemy. That's your D2.
Number 2, there we go. All right, so Lucionus, if you extol the virtues of your training in honing your already considerable willpower in this session, you will gain a point of wrath. John, would you give us a D6 roll, please? 5. If you give praise to the Omnissiah for some small miracle this session, you will gain a point of wrath.
Okay.
Argarius, D6, please. 3. If you recant a holy litany of veil applicable to the current situation, you will gain a point of wrath. And Xavier, give us a D6 roll, please. If you express confidence or a lack of confidence in the virtue of overwhelming numbers and firepower, you will gain a point of wrath. Oh, sorry, you're muted, Sean. Debo.
Stay hydrated, Bill.
What page is that from? So I can write my just over it down.
These are on, for yours, page 54.
Cool, thank you.
And you got the result number 2. Extol the virtues of your training in honing your already considerable willpower.
Awesome.
So, Xavier, you had been trying to bond with Argarius and Gezriel to limited success. Gezriel seems to have been focusing these last couple of days since they returned from their most recent foray. I think Xavier had noted the number of lasguns that seem to have been recovered from the most recent excursion. You may remember there were some other Imperial Guard materials that you guys came across in the elevator that showed kind of a last stand kind of thing. There's been 2 other instances where you've come across Imperial Guardsman gear. All of them are from the same unit. So it seems that there was some Imperial Guard that was deployed in Hive Tertium at some point, and they saw some action, most assuredly, throughout this. And while, I can't remember, you carry just a las gun, or do you have like a las rifle, or a las, like a sniper rifle or something like that?
A long las, I think.
Long las, okay, right. So, in spite of you being equipped with a long las, as a member of the guard, you definitely know the sound of a discharge of a las cannon, or a las gun, not a las cannon. You guys are artillery and heavy weapons deployed among
you've probably heard it.
Yeah. Where you guys have been residing effectively is not far from what's being slowly transformed over to the gosh, there was a word we had for it and I do not remember what we were calling it. Did I write it down? Would I have been that smart? It doesn't sound like something I would do, but nope, did not. What you find is, as you're whatever you are doing, to like maintaining the pistol to make sure it is up to snuff, or your long las, you hear the distinctive sound of a lasgun being fired twice. And then there seems to be like a lot of chatter, women's voices all speaking from the direction of the barracks, I guess, or the place where the Sisters Tertium have been quartered. And you know that's like Sister Severina. She's away on whatever thing, so you'll know that you guys will need to be dealing with the sisters at all. They're not at the point where they are doing firearms training or anything like that. So this is unusual. And from the tone of the chatter, it's agitated.
Oh.
What do you do, Xavier?
I think he'll. Is anybody else around, like the rest of the group, or?
I think probably probably not at this point. Like not. You would have to ignore whatever that was and go and find them.
Yeah. We have comms though, right?
Yeah, you got Vox beats. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be like, open Vox to the group, and I'll be like, hey, I just heard some las fire. I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
Do you need assistance?
We'll assume for now none of you guys are close there. That there's no doubt what you would say, but just we're going to have to find out what's going on first before you guys will be able to join.
So I'll head out, grab my gear, and
yeah, and it's just really a matter of like less than half a block before you're able to see what's happened. Walking around, Gezriel is on the way. Lucianus and Argarius, would you have responded at all? Or you're waiting to hear what's happening?
I mean, if there's gunfire, I'd probably come right away.
Yeah.
Okay. And Lucianus?
Sounds like there's still killing to be done.
Yeah, I'll on my way.
Okay.
Not somebody to be rescued. There's killing to be done.
The Emperor has beckoned.
So as you come around the corner, Xavier, what do you think? Do you have your las pistol out? Do you have anything with you, or are you just carrying your gear and curious to see what?
Probably got the long las slung over his shoulder, and he's probably like running with like pistol out, just like what's going on, who's shooting.
So coming around the corner, what you would see, there is like one of the hab units, one of the containers that makes up part of the slung, has been converted over into kind of a impromptu barracks, and there are ways of accessing other parts of the slung from there. But to get down into here, they've set up kind of a rough, it's a fence more so than a wall, because it'd be easy to get over it. But they've got something that fences up to create a distinction between where they are and where everyone else is. You can see there are the two sisters. They've got like rough, not uniforms, but they've got some kind of clothing that matches to give the sense of identity among the sisters tertium. And they've had, especially since acquiring these guns, they've had basically like honor guards standing here to deter people from fucking around with the women in the slung, and to help enforce some kind of discipline. Well, one of those guards you can see has the gun in sort of an active position. She seems quite shocked, and is looking directly forward at someone. There's about 8 other members of the Sisters Tertium around her who are kind of agitated by this, and there is the other guard, the last gun over her shoulder, who is approaching the smoldering form of a hooded person. They're wearing effectively, like, they look like any number of beggars that are sort of you've encountered throughout the hive elsewhere. It looks as if they just shot someone who was coming onto their property. And they certainly have not been instructed to do so. And from the look of the one sister who seems to have fired the shot, she's kind of surprised, or not surprised, but like in a state of shock over having seemingly just killed somebody.
Yeah. I think I'll ask for who's on duty, who's a leader, or I guess they don't really have ranks. I guess probably not.
No,
not yet. So he'll just go, sisters, everything okay?
The two armed ones kind of like their guns start coming up to a half-ready position.
Whoa.
And then realizing they look up, and the one who is closer to who didn't fire the shot, the one who's closer to the fallen body, says he would not stop. We told him to stop moving, and the stench. And she actually starts moving away from the body.
Okay. He'll wave them to put their pistols down, and we can't give up our perimeter, so he'll let's get two fresh people to take over guard duty, pass the pistols on, and
las guns.
Las guns, and you two here come over here and let's debrief. Let's talk about what's going on. Everybody else get back to training or whatever you were doing.
They all sort of look at one another, and do you have, is it leadership? Yeah, you have any training in leadership?
I don't have any training, but I've been told what to do a lot, so.
Heck yeah, go ahead. Let's see what you learned, Xavier. Pretty good. And a point of glory. There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, John's back, guys. John's back.
John, are you the glory guardian?
I missed one session. Yeah.
I did it first.
I think we can call him the glory hound.
I did it first when you weren't there, John.
Okay. So you they snap to and get to whatever they're doing, whatever you instruct them to do. The two come over to you, and they make their way kind of around where this fallen body is, and it looks like there's a person within there who had stained robes kind of pulled around them. The way they're shot, they sort of crumpled forward.
Okay. So describe what happened again. They were coming at you, and do they have a weapon or?
They did not, but he would not stop. He would not show his face. He would not stop. He kept stumbling forward. And the other one says, and he was speaking, muttering.
What was he saying?
And they look at one another, look at you, and they're like, I could not say. He was muttering so low.
Have we checked the body yet?
The one who did not fire the shot says, I was intending to, but sort of the smell.
Okay. I'm going to go into my Vox and.
I think it's around now when Argarius arrives.
Yeah. Hey, Argarius. Yeah, we have a downed individual.
Yes, looks like I missed the killing.
You did, and you missed some of the odors as well.
I'm disappointed.
Have you?
We haven't checked the body yet. It reeks.
Yes, gross. What is this?
I haven't checked it, so I don't know.
I think you can see coming from different directions, but about equally far away. Maybe like crossing the last city block. Lucionus in one direction, Gezriel in another. And you guys all have Vox speed connections, of course.
Yeah.
I'll cover my face and look around for a stick or something to flip the body over and examine it without touching it. And I don't want to use my sword.
I think Lucionus has a psi focus that you could.
What drive-by shooting was that? I'm barely paying attention over here, and I just get knifed from the side. Unbelievable.
There is probably some kind of staff or stick or something like that one of the sisters could give you, Argarius. Yeah. And you're able to sort of push this over, and what you see is, and this is perhaps when Lucionus and Gezriel get there, if you shuffle this person over, the robes fall away, and what there is just it is a dead body of an adult male, and the face seems rife with bilious pox.
Oh.
There are open sores, weeping pus on them. The eyes, you would think that they could barely see because they are so jaundiced. and yellowed. As it moves, some of the things that he fell onto are soothing, and it is, in spite of your cloth you've got covering your face, the smell is unimaginable. The shot seems to have scoured right through his chest, so there is no question that he is dead.
Oh, this is something very vile.
I'll ask the sisters, since they're more local than we are. Are you aware of any groups that are like this?
They look at one another. No, sir.
Okay, well, get your distance, get back.
Is there an incinerator?
Yeah, or maybe find some flammable material. We need to dispose of this right away.
Sir. And they all both kind of scamper away. Gazriel and Lucione, you come upon this and see.
I'm going to find a cloth or a blanket or something to throw over this body, because
decent tarp.
I immediately try to look at it to get more information.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
How close do you want to go?
Fairly close. I mean,
you want to go striking distance? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Embrace it.
Gazriel also has a flamer in case he needs to, incinerate a body.
Oh, yeah, that would be useful.
I will go by the body as well.
I want to get close enough that I can, probably do like a medica check or something to figure out what is wrong with it.
Okay.
Disease.
It's got a hole through the chest from.
It's got a hole through the chest and it's diseased.
Guys, I think this one's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my pistol away and pull out the long glass and try and find a spot for Overwatch.
Okay. Overwatch, you mean like to see if there's anything else coming?
Yeah, just make sure we're not someone's not sneaking up on us while we're...
Okay. So you're beginning to get yourself into that position. Bear with me a moment here. I want to find... See what the here. Just based on past experience, Lucionus, making use of your psi focus, would you kindly give us a Psynescience check?
That's why I went over by the body. Excellent.
I assume that you would be triggering that, so
Indeed.
and that takes less time than.
He's quite triggering.
Yep.
That is a good check. So difficulty is 3 for that.
It's interesting too. I was noticing about that power. It is not considered a psychic power, so Psynescience can't trigger perils of the warp. However, if you attempt to activate this power and fail, the mysteries of the warp assail you, and you're automatically under the effects of fear.
Yeah.
So just throwing that out there, just for.
Yeah.
I didn't fail, but just throwing it out.
Yeah. So you instinctively sort of shift, and Gazriel is making his way over to position himself to do the inspection. What's the range of Psynescience again?
It is 50 meters.
Oh.
So imagine you've shifted your perspective into the immaterium, and in that shimmering, undulating place of violets and sweeping storms, and imagine all the different sources of potential corruption down in the hive, with the billions and billions of people living down in Hive Tertium. Through that violet chaos, you can see the body. And I want you to picture like a fly in amber, where you can see it clearly through. It's a little distorted. And there is almost like a cankerworm or of some kind that is curled up within this thing. But unlike the forever still fly in amber, as Gazriel gets closer, this thing swirls. Something of the warp writhes within this corpse.
Do I have any any thought of even category that would this be demonic or
What else lives in the Immaterium?
I mean, fair enough. I say, go ahead.
Oh, is it? Yeah, Gezriel's not quite there yet, just because you would have been able to do this from fairly far away.
I hold up my hand at Gezriel. Stop. And
Gezriel turns and then pauses.
something wreathes within this corpse. Something warpish. Something unnatural.
The body twitches. It falls over on the back. Argarius, you're partly on the way walking inside the barracks to grab a what do you call it? A blanket.
Yeah.
Xavier, you're trying to find a place to get the reaction, but the call out from Lucionus draws your attention back, and you can see the corpse has moved
On its own?
on its own.
Argarius, we should have known it's not just a normal corpse.
And as much as the what are we calling the others? The are we calling not calling them? What are we calling the sisters? Calling them sisters?
Sisters Tertium.
Sisters Tertium.
Yeah.
In as much as Sisters Tertium are around, I'm gonna just shout back to everyone.
Oh, they've all sort of gone back.
Oh, very, very good. That's all.
The
we're
two
at.
guards who have the las guns, who Xavier turned to turn over, they both sort of like drop the guns down. I think Xavier, at a glance, you can see like there's a lot of learning to be done here.
Yeah, I might need to do some training for some of these folks.
Okay. What do you guys do? Gezriel, I have great news for you. You are the closest.
Well, I think it's flamer time.
Okay.
Exterminate.
Okay. So let's do this. Give us an combat initiative check, please.
That initiative.
Everybody, right? You said?
No. Just for
Okay.
Gezriel, because I want to see who goes faster here.
Oops.
Is it just the initiative roll, or
That's your own word, Jeff. I like it. You just came up with
There
a
it is.
fresh exterminatus word. It's like Italian exterminatus. It's exterministe.
Wait, where's the initiative button?
No, and again, only John's rolling this.
Oh, just John.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I rolled very poorly?
I rolled one success, which means put that over there. Let me see if I've got. So you bring the flamer down, Gezriel, and you are about to trigger it when this thing's scabbed and blister-covered belly pushes out in one point and then splits aside like an overripe fruit. And I need you to give us a cool test for fear?
That's a good question.
Or
Let's
is it
see.
willpower?
Determination.
Question.
Let me take a look. I gotta look at
Yeah.
fear rules again.
Yeah.
Conviction, corruption, resolve.
Resolve might be it. Let's see here. Fear test, page 199. It is resolve against a difficulty of 2, please. Nice. Hey, you are able to respond as you intended as this pushes itself through And with the flamer activated, it is utterly consumed.
There's a sudden click as the trigger is pulled. There's a sound and a.
Nice. All right, so that is completely blitzed. Did you change into your Black Templar shirt?
Yes, because the Emperor protects, and I need that tonight.
Fair enough.
And I was like, why am I wearing a Druin shirt? Damn it, it's not Wednesday night.
I'm pretty sure I'm wearing this is a... See, I thought I was wearing my Sally Dumer shirt tonight, but it's not. It's a different Pathfinder 2 shirt. Okay. You guys can hear the sound of Gezriel's flamer activate, and it just consumes this thing. Gezriel, you're the only one who saw what you saw, other than Lucionis, who was able to see it in the warp. The worm wriggles and then lies still in the warp, and it vanishes into the immaterium. Xavier and Argarius, you have no clue what's gone on. All you know is that this thing twitched around, and then Gezriel has scorched it, leaving a burning patch.
You see him walk over, and then he just lifts up a big leg and stomps on the midsection, just to make sure.
Your foot is now on fire.
I shake it.
No,
You get to stop, drop, and roll, which I thought I would have done a whole bunch of times by now, based on what we learned in school, and it definitely didn't happen.
So, if Argarius and Xavier make their way back, what do you guys say?
It was a demon.
A demon?
It was a corpse. What are you talking about?
Something was trying to crawl out of it, perhaps using it as a portal from the warp.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. We'll trust you on that. You've taken care of it, obviously.
Yes. The sisters were right to shoot it.
Indeed.
A shame they did not kill it first.
Are there more of these?
Can't say. Can't. I didn't detect anything else within range, right, Kevin? As far as
not that you've detected, no.
Yeah, I did not detect anything within the immediate vicinity.
Okay, that's not good. So do we need to change our instructions to the sisters?
Certainly, extra caution. Is there any iconography on this man, Kevin? Any like
Burning corpse?
Yeah, it's on.
Pile of flames?
Yeah.
Okay. Any metal? Anything that would survive, like a pendant or a? I'm
not sure any of that shit would necessarily survive a Imperial Flamer, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and find the two sisters who are on guard and commend them for doing a good job, and tell them to. Actually, I'll bring the rest in and let them know that they need to be extra cautious and make sure that they, warn 3 times, and if they don't warn, put them down.
Among the numbers of the sisters tertium, you may recall, was the grandmother, the old woman who had led you guys to that false preacher or priestess and that doctor.
Yeah.
It was Sister Severina who mentioned that she seemed to know what that priestess was aligned with.
Oh, right. So what was the alignment of that priestess? It was some kind of demon worship?
The doctor was seemingly cultivating sickness among the desperate that were there. Remember, he was trying to take samples from their pustules and stuff?
Right. Worshippers of Nurgle.
There's 2 instances of it you've encountered. Though this is the first instance you've had of a demon.
I don't know if my character would know that though, so
No, like
probably not.
probably yeah, not the necessarily the demon Lucionus. Give us a. Do you have any points in I think scholar?
No.
Yeah, I don't know how many skills.
I do.
Gregarious, give us a scholar check, please.
Nice.
Wow, good roll. Okay. So,
It's a crazy roll.
Argarius, you may recall that Sister Severina spoke of one of the ruinous powers, a spreader of sickness and disease. That was who she thought granted that priestess that power. Remember, she would speak and you guys fell to your knees. The force of unholy will upon you.
Right.
She believed that it was that priestess who escaped who was aligned with that sickness. Nurgle, she called it.
Oh.
And knowing what Lucionus saw in the warp and what Gezriel, if he describes what he saw, that is one of the things, spirits and demons of sickness.
Could she have sent this?
Like, unfortunately, there's nothing to recover to tell who this person would have been.
Right.
But you guys are several levels up and off from this. This is not someone who would accidentally stumble in here. As far as you know, you eliminated all the members of that cult. And you burned that temple to the ground.
So it's...
And yet, something infected with Nurgle's spirit tried to walk into the compound for the Sisters Tertium.
It's like we're cursed.
There are people who come and go from the slung, but it is not like it is common for people to be traveling here necessarily. Well, especially not for sickness. Like, there would be no reason for a sick person to seek refuge here unless they had some other reason to think so.
Could that priestess have cursed us?
Wouldn't it, Lucionus, be able to sense that?
Well, didn't he sense? I thought you said he identified that it was a demon.
Yes, but cursing us. I mean, there'd be a touch of warp on us.
Oh. Can you sense the warp has been corrupted around us?
Do I sense anything, Kevin, about the group that I would know?
Let me see here. You can sense the presence of the warp pressing in. Existing or imminent distortions of the barrier between the materium and the immaterium in your immediate presence may betray themselves in the flicker of shadows, a brief chill on the flesh, or in 1,000 other ways. You can attempt to detect the presence of a warp phenomena within range and line of sight, including sustained psychic powers being activated, and similar effects as decided by the GM. Guys, this game's amazing.
Yep.
This won't show the source of any such phenomena, only that it is present within the restrictions, nor does it detect any psychers. It does, however, provide enough information to activate Deny the Witch. And then if you attempt to activate it and fail, you get scared. So, Lucionus, assuming that you do your regular, usual check-in on your allies, you have not detected anything over the past week or so from them. Nothing untoward. Nothing to suggest that there is something similar, but you have not yet done that today.
Meaning Cynicians on, like, the group?
If you'd like.
Yeah. Let's... I have not... Nothing has indicated something out of place, but perhaps a fresh look.
Great roll. Wow. Gazing over your fellows, you see nothing to suggest the influence of something from the immaterium, whether that be a persisting psychic change or psychic connection, or any possession by spirits of the immaterium.
I make a slightly lengthy look at each, trying to make each uncomfortable, but then say,
Looking down at their stomachs.
evaluating with some disappointment, but then I'll say, no, I do not see any impurities in the group.
Could it just be a coincidence? This evil force could just be around, and we're just spotting it because we're capable of detecting such things.
If so, what you would know is that the spirits of Nurgle are spirits of disease.
Mm-hmm.
If there are other such spirits present, it may herald a unthinkable spread of disease within the community.
Right.
And yet, this is also not the first place, if you were to visit the slung, this is not the first place you would come upon. Someone would have had to chosen to go through the slung and then try and enter here. From what you did see, Gezriel, like, this person may have been nearly blind. With the amount of jaundice and whatnot in the eyes, you would think that if you had observed them or inspected the corpse, like, their eyes may not have been able to see much of anything.
Maybe we should hunt amongst the population for those of serious illness and have Lucionus check them.
Maybe seem reasonable. Ask them about sickness in the group. I don't know if in the community at large, I don't know if we've inquired about that previously.
We don't want to cause alarm, though. Like anyone with a cough, we don't want them to be extra.
Burn him! Burn him!
He's a witch. Manifested in my body. Burn me.
Well, Argarius did miss out on the killing, so we can give it to Argarius, for a little bit of cleanup. We'll clean up back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to. I would go to our liaison, right? The female, the woman. Am I misremembering?
Yep. Primilla?
Yes, Primilla.
Yes.
Yep.
I would go to Primilla to inquire about sickness that now seems more interesting than it might have previously.
Festering disease.
Indeed. And
now, you guys are down your sister, who is, from what I recall, your chatty person.
Is she under the weather? Is sister under the weather?
I think occupied. There was some errand she perhaps was running.
I'm kind of joking.
Okay.
Well, I did put a point into fellowship, so I'm slightly better.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that.
Jezreel, do you want to take the point on that?
A new face.
Now, do you suffer any penalties on account of any of your cybernetics or anything?
No.
Okay.
I just had a 1 in fellowship.
Oh, I was just very unlikable.
So in
Okay.
my total, if I do persuasion, it's a 3 now. So
I have a 2 in fellowship.
I do now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to assist then, Xavier? What is Lucianus's fellowship?
My fellowship is a 1. My
We're such a
persuasion,
likable crew.
my persuasion pool is a 1.
My persuasion's a 2 because of my 2 fellowship. So
There you go.
That's a 3.
Look at Gabriel's a 3. It's like he's a
Hey. So then,
mayor. Yeah.
So what if I aid and I screw up? Is it detrimental?
no. In this game, it's just that you add either. If I deem that you can add to it, then you get to add either your skill or your attribute.
Okay.
In this case, I will let you, because you guys, I think, are having. So you could get Gesriel. Give us a fellowship roll with 3 bonus dice, reflecting the bonus dice from Lucianus and Xavier.
Do you mean persuasion?
What did I say?
Fellowship.
Yes, persuasion, the skill. Yeah.
Okay, you said 3 bonus die. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
If there's any penalties Gesriel has, is because it's his role playing. He doesn't ask questions. He speaks in commanding tones.
Did that?
That didn't have any of the bonus dice.
I don't think it hadn't rolled any of the bonus dice though.
I put it. No, well, I'll just roll 3d6.
Did you click out of it though?
Yeah, if you don't click out of the box, it doesn't
I didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
factor.
Give us a roll again.
Just re-roll it.
Yeah. Please, we'll just give you a reroll.
1, 2, 3. Click out. Roll. There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So it is at the snake pit, I believe, that she is typically found. And she is drinking with some others when the 3 of you come in. You can feel free to come as well to Argarius. Not snake pit, snake hole. This is what happens. It's like fucking development in North America in a community in the like after 2000. Snake and then some other thing afterwards.
It's a game of telephone. Like next thing you know, it's something else entirely.
Yeah, exactly.
See, by the way, Kevin, the last thing we did last session, we did those endeavors, and I have that anytime during your next session, if you roll a perils, I spend 1 glory to modify it. Is that right now? Is that still good or no?
Could do that. Yeah. If you sort of got it.
Just keeping in touch. Just
It'd be pretty great if last 5 minutes you can do it, then it's gone.
just checking.
Madison, you suck.
Just checking.
All right. So, walking into the snake hole. Guys, why did you keep calling it the snake pit? That's wrong. What you see is Pramila is drinking with some of her fellow, miscreants. And they're all sort of dressed similar to her, where it's part kind of soldier, but also part aristocrat. And as you walk in, her floating kind of servo skull sees you and kind of drifts along as you guys are walking along. And she looks up at you, her cybernetic eye says, "Good afternoon. Come for a drink, then."
Well, not originally, but certainly.
She gestures to her companions, dismissing them as if she was holding court. They all disperse to some other table, and you guys are able to sit down with her. What can I do for you? The accommodations, I take it, are to your liking?
Yes.
Plans to ascent to the power control station, or the control station.
Yes.
They proceed.
Shortly, indeed. However, we have encountered signs of something disturbing. I will tell you, there was a man, an individual at least, that stumbled into camp encountering our sisters Tertium. The
orphans that the Severina returned with.
Yes.
Yes.
And they were
Would not be the first man to seek out a building full of wastrel women. Eh?
Well, in this case, far more disturbing. They hailed this individual, not recognizing the hooded figure. Figure refused to respond and approached relentlessly. They shot him. He went down. His face was so full of pus, it was unrecognizable. And then we realized, even though this figure was now a corpse, that something dwelled within him. There was something unnatural. And we dealt with it, but there is a... I'm trying to think, what would, Kevin, so... I probably would avoid discussing like the word demon. Is that right? I'm pretty sure I would like not.
I mean, that's the vernacular. This is a extremely religiously oriented.
Yeah.
Think like, it almost has like a medieval mindset.
Yeah.
Even like the tech oriented people speak of like whispering to spirits and shit like that. It is a extremely limited understanding of what things are, and there really isn't. There are not benevolent things in the warp. Despite what the Eldar may tell you, it is nothing but horrors in there. Something that resides in the warp primarily, it is a demon. So, I mean, you may have, this is also like a very diverse ending. So if you've got a different word of like spirit or anima or, you know, whatever you want to call it.
I didn't know if there might be some kind of guidelines of not getting into demonology, with
like a Tobin spirit guide.
But not getting into details of demonology with those not in the Inquisition or something. You know, not.
I mean, what you could refer to is, in particular, given that this thing is specifically aligned with the ruinous powers. While anything in the Immaterium is going to be a threat, a demon is something of the ruinous powers.
Yeah.
This is not just a Xenos threat that lurks out there. This is something that wants the end and corruption of mankind.
We encountered something vile and unnatural inside this corpse. So we burned it. Gezriel...
an infection.
Something worse. But in that general direction, I think it would cause infection. I think its presence in this individual caused the disgusting sickness of the individual. But
what did this man intend then?
We don't know, unfortunately.
Was he seeking help?
I can't say. I
could tell you guys, while the Sisters of Battle do have like hospitals and things like that from some of their chapters, that's not at all been what Sister Severina has been setting that thing up as thus far. So it's not like people would think, oh, I can go to the sisters and find help. So
yeah, there was no indication of its motive. We unfortunately don't know, but I would assume the worst given what was inside it. What was inside him. Keep your eyes open for particularly vile sickness, those suffering from maybe wounds that would not heal. Just keep an eye, and if you have something that you question, summon us and let us have a look. If you come across something,
I shall spread word to my people.
And I don't know how much. Maybe just leave it to the sickness with them. If you think that makes more sense, not to get into the gritty details of something that lived within him. I don't know what they'd make of that. It's up to you, but.
This thing in him, what was it?
Something with a claw, a talon, unnatural, vile, living, malevolent, something from the warp.
Yeah, just tell her, man.
It's part of it. I have to go all around it. It's part of this.
Yes. And Xavier's like, okay, you did the theatrical thing. We've gone to that.
Being a psyker is like 80% showmanship. So, you know.
80% showmanship and 20% charlatan. I mean,
and 10% perils of the war. So,
yeah. Had you not been scorched by Lucionus's multiple firewalls at some point, you may think him a charlatan, but you've seen the terrible and felt the terrible power that he is able to wield.
For sure.
Anything else you guys wish to discuss with Primella?
Anything on our list? Was that it? Do we need anything from her for our next jaunt?
Where's our next jaunt?
And that's the thing to discuss, is what your next jaunt is.
Yeah.
And whether you wish to do anything else. She will keep an eye out, but she is but one of several factions within the Slung, one of which you have murdered some of their members. So you are, and then stolen another.
Murder if they started it?
I'll tell her that. I'll tell her that's all for now. Let me know if you need us. We will be discussing and preparing for our next excursion.
Did you guys murder the drug dealers?
They dealt with drug dealers.
Oh yeah, we didn't murder them. Okay.
No. Yeah. She looks and says, "You are still willing to assist then?"
Yes.
I may have work for you then. I will send word, and my people will watch for this sickness that you say, and alert you should we become aware of it.
Very good.
This thing that was in him, does it spread?
I did not wait to see if it would when I torched it.
Indeed. I mean, the sickness, certainly. And unfortunately, where one of these is, one should certainly be on alert. I'm hoping we put an end to whatever method it was getting, whatever method it was using to reach our realm, to reach the real space, to come from the warp.
But is it not the same powers that priestess was wielding in the priestess and the doctor? Were they not dealing with the same kind of sickness spreading and disease spreading powers?
You're correct, Xavier.
So while we dealt with this one creature, there could be more.
Indeed.
Primella asked, do you think it coincidence that they came to your sisters?
No. That priestess escaped, and she was cursing and swearing for revenge the whole time.
I think she might have been laughing, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of how I took it, though.
Yeah, so Xavier's just... No, that's fine.
I was extrapolating.
Yeah.
She was cackling. That means I'll get you my pretties.
So, anything further you wish to discuss with Primella?
Yeah, let us know what you need.
Yeah.
I will. Which leaves you three to decide what to do next. And what, if anything, to do about this priestess and this thing. Do you think that do you think it a coincidence, guys?
No, I think we should be hunting this priestess down.
Yes, at least a word. Which is to say an interrogation.
Yes.
Which is to say death.
Yes, let's have a look. Oh, I guess we could have asked maybe Pramila does she have any idea where she is?
The hive is sprawling.
She could be anywhere.
She could be in your tent.
They're behind you. Yes, sir. I should have brought a flashlight with the lights turned off on my side. Remember that you guys are in a massive elevator that goes down into a arcology. So there are thousands of different communities that are spreading out, even just in the immediate vicinity. She was a little further down, but there's all number of places that she could have gone.
She seems like she could have been so nice.
Future ex-girlfriend of Xavier.
The most effective poison is sweetest, Xavier.
I think tonight you might need your next ex-wife. So
this is good talk. Good talk while the sister is gone. She probably would appreciate our humor.
What? So what do you guys think you're going to do then?
Guess look for her. Search for the priestess.
Well, where? Like, I guess that's my point in mentioning is
what
how.
Area?
Yeah, like where do you go?
What area? Would she return to the chapel? Do you think? Try to recover some of her items, maybe some of her following.
If so, it was weeks ago when that happened.
Yeah.
Right.
So, not to say it's a bad idea. Like, that's at least a place you knew she was before.
Yeah, we could try to start from there. And
right.
One of the other, I guess, here are some other things to consider is what else might be going on in the slum. You've got Pramila keeping an eye out for things, but that she has a limited sway here as well. You do have a contact with the sludge scrapers. So you do know someone in one of the other factions, and then there are the unaligned folks that are here.
Yeah, we did some business with the black market, the drug dealers.
That's Pramila.
Oh, that's Pramila?
Yeah. It's her. What is it called? The Pile Up. The Pile Up is the place that you can go and purchase things. Xavier, you've yet to make an acquisition check. And actually, all of you guys can make an acquisition check for today as well, if there's anything you wish to do. You are limited by what the Pile Up has available.
Haven't the wealth for that.
Maximum value of 4. The other things that we talked about last time, Dave, is just picking different sorties out as well, running sorties into different parts of the hive to gain resources or information or supplies. There are still 2 other major kind of parts of the slum that you're going to want to build up at some point. Anti-aircraft components and the landing platform. You also have the ability to climb up to the power station or the control deck for the elevator and try and access there and find a way of getting the elevator operating again.
That's great. Get the elevator rolling.
Yeah, and that's the most sort of specific one. So tasks you could undertake is you could do sorties out to try and gather information resources. You could look within the slung itself. You could go back to where you found her and inspect that kind of area. You could proceed to try and gain access to the command deck, or you could do something else. You know, one of the cool things about this campaign is you guys get to dictate kind of what you're doing with your time.
I mean, I think going back to where she was is a good start. I thought that sounded pretty good before, of just an initial pass.
Yeah.
And try to find some information, a trail.
Yeah.
And now we know we're looking for disease and
Well, and also she escaped into the sewers, correct?
Yes.
And I mean, the sludge scrapers, at least to me, sound like they might know something about that kind of thing.
Not really, no, because the sludge scrapers, they're so named because they, like, the major food staple in the slung is in part this sludge that is scraped off.
Oh, it's actually the food. Okay.
Yeah.
Just in my brain, it sounds like they're,
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I got it.
A lot of stuff has kind of an icky quality to it in the grim darkness of the far future. So,
Yeah.
but that said, you may be able to find, like, there will be either servitors or people in Gezreel's line of work who are responsible for the sewers within here. There are members of the Mechanicum who will be servicing stuff at times, and then there will also be people in theory delegated from the Administratum who will be dealing with those. There also may just be local communities or neighborhoods that delegate to that. So the old woman and most of the members of the Sisters Tertium, they're all from that neighborhood, that part of the hive. So you may actually gain some information from them as to who to speak to and who's responsible for the sewers. Excuse me.
Well, let's try and talk to the sludge scrapers or whatever to see what they know. And if they don't know anything, that's fine. We can move on and
Yeah.
head back towards that where we encountered the priestess and see if we can try and pick up her trail.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Or are we going about this really long way? Can we pick up the trail of this dude who came wandering into our camp?
That's true.
You might be able to.
Yeah.
That's really recent, right?
Yeah, maybe we can kind of follow him backwards.
Yeah, like if he's
How are you guys in investigation?
pestilence and
I have some investigation.
See skills.
I mean,
I got a 6 in it.
oh yeah,
Wow.
I can help you. I have like a 3.
If it's intelligence
Oh, 4.
based, Yasmin will
Oh, 4.
definitely focus.
All
on
right,
it.
so just to be clear, you're trained in investigation, Gezreel?
Yes,
Okay.
I have 3 ranks in it and 3 in attribute points.
Yeah, so Gezreel could be. And then Argarius, you think you've got training in it as well?
I have training of 1. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can add either your stat or your skill, which is better.
Well, my skill or my stat for sure. I have 1 skill, but my total's a 4, so my stat must be a +3, right?
Okay. So then Gezreel, you'll have 3 bonus die. Xavier, are you trained in investigation? No. And Lucianus?
I am. I have 2 ranks.
Okay.
I just come up with the good ideas.
Oh, never mind. Or I'm actually 2 and 2. It's the same.
That's
2 and 2.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll get 2 bonus dice from them. Lucianus, what is your skill and stat in investigate?
2 and 3.
Okay, so you can add 3 dice as well, so 5 total, Gezreel.
Okay.
Give us a check. You're going to ask around. Okay, good stuff. And you got a point of glory from that, too.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
Point of
Ooh, but unfortunately, only 2. Exalted icons. So,
Interesting.
what you find is there is vague recollections of basically what you'll need in order to track this down is unfortunately like one guy who's a sick, seemingly homeless, fella is not going to get a lot of attention in the slung. So the difficulty here is, where is my difficulty? Here we go. Assigning difficulty would have been about a 9. So there are, fortunately, because you rolled so well, you're definitely going to be able to find where that people did see him. And he seemed to have been making his way through the slung. It's as you expected. This person seems to have made a beeline for the slung or for the Sisters Tertium compound. Doesn't seem like anybody else spoke to him. You have one exalted icon, so you could ask another question if you like.
Hmm.
You could just shift it to glory as well, but this is your opportunity to try and get further information about where this person came
Go
from.
for the info.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get in there.
Lovely info.
What's your question?
Is there the other hot spots of people being sick that like to gather around or something?
So it does need to relate to
This guy.
this.
Yeah.
What
Do we know where he?
is that your question?
Do we know where he lived? Can we ask that? Do you think?
Yeah, if you want to.
What part of the hive?
No one saw this person before.
So maybe he
He's
came
not
from
at the
outside the
slum.
hive.
Came from elsewhere in the hive, not an inhabitant of the slum.
Ooh.
They're not quite sure how he got here, though.
And I'm pretty sure the entrances are pretty watched because people saw us when we came in. So
Well, you guys came through the
Elevator.
bottom entrance, and so unless this person seems unlikely they would have gone that way, but there are other ways out of the slum to access other parts of the hive. That's how you guys have gone there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this person, unlike you guys, where there's, you know, Sister Battle and a Scataris and a Psyker. Well, it's strange that Psyker didn't have a psi focus, so is he really
My goodness.
such attacks and slander. What you guys can tell is that, yeah, he seems to have entered from somewhere, definitely from elsewhere in the hive, and seems to have made a beeline directly for there. What I can tell you as well is nobody else remembers seeing anyone like him. As far as I can tell, there's no other beings like that.
So then we can cross off all the main entrances, right? On the ones that are watched.
No one just knew. They don't really guard the entrances per se.
Right. I was just trying to find a way to cross off some of the, you know, like if this entrance is watched by a certain group, then we know that he didn't come through there because somebody would have questioned him or, you know.
Yeah, and it's just the entrance and access. The fact is that there's just people may not like. There's not a really good reason to come to the slum. You know, if you live on the slum, well, then that's one thing. But people aren't necessarily coming here to trade or to do other things. This is just another neighborhood like many others. Only it's a little more unconventional in the sense that it's strapped to the bottom of a massive elevator.
Right.
think maybe he came up the shaft into the city.
From lower?
I was thinking from the sewers.
Yeah, could be if the priestess ran to the sewers and sent him back along them.
Yeah.
Well, and then
Sewers idea.
well, he also smelled really bad, probably because of the disease and whatnot. But like, we didn't analyze his clothing before we torched him. But
Smells
Yeah, and
like
that's-
sickness and crap.
You would tell because you were the one who was sort of closest, Xavier, and really got the schnootful. It's sickness that he smelled of, not like
Not
feces or
sewage.
yeah. And you know how there's that distinct, like there's a difference. You know shit when you smell it. This is more like pus and sweat and the, you know, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Oh, did we forget to tell Xavier he got paid? Or did we not?
No, we never did his
Didn't come up.
wealth
Yeah.
redistribution.
Yeah, because you got for doing the mission. Oh, maybe you did get paid. The mission for Primella. Did you? What's your wealth currently?
is that under equipment? No.
It's under the attribute.
Front page, bottom right,
I have a
approximately.
wealth. I have a wealth of 2 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right. Because I think 2 is what you were paid.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, any requisitions you wish to do, Xavier, before departing? I think you're the only one with cash on hand still. Except for maybe Argarius. Argarius, I don't think he spent a lot of money last time.
I know I did get a long las.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Yeah. We got you that sniper.
Yeah.
I have wealth 1, but I don't have great aspirations.
Same.
Lucian has just paid off his credit card debt too, so
Seriously. Finally got the focus. Let's just calm down, everyone. That's the only purchase.
I was thinking of like a melee type weapon in case something gets up close, but I don't really know. Right now I'm using a grab shoot knife.
what's your weapon skill like?
My weapon skill's a 2.
Okay.
3 with my, or a total of 5 with my abilities.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm ballistic is 8, so I'd prefer to use ballistic. But that one time I got up and close and personal, and all I had was a knife, and I was like, this is not going to be.
Anything with a value up to 4 is something that can be purchased from the pile-up.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you're looking for another excuse for me to do chainsword sounds, I mean,
Well, I don't know if
far be it for me to stay out of the way of that.
I don't know if they're going to be like chainswords just sitting around.
Let's see.
Projectile, melta, plasma, glass, bolt.
I think the melee is before. Yeah. Melee starts on page 211.
Oh, that's why. Knife.
There you go. Well, you can't. It's value 5. Chain axe.
There you go.
Chain sword's only a value 4.
Huh.
Force weapons are not likely.
Force weapons and power weapons are hard to get.
Yeah. Yeah, power weapons are
Chainsword is a 4, but I don't think I've got. Oh, it's an Imperium. I have Cubicle Imperium, I believe.
Yeah, so you just need one common keyword and it'll trigger for you. So the difficulty would be, let's see here. Uncommon adds +1. And it's an influence test against a... Oh, against the value. So the total would be a DN 5, and then you can spend wealth on a 1-for-1 to increase the number of icons you get on your roll.
If you're short.
If you're short, yeah, you don't have to spend it ahead of time. Want to give it a shot?
What about an industrial bludgeon? No.
Yeah. It is unwieldy, though. I think you're not super...
Oh, they're not... Yeah.
Yeah, the DN is increased by the amount equal to their unwieldy, so...
I'm not sure what a modern knife is.
It definitely hits quite hard. Strength +4. I think you may want to roll an Ogren in order to do that next time.
Or just a regular sword?
Yeah, you could go for it's a 3 and it's common, so it'd just be an influence check against 3. You want to go for that?
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay.
I would just have a regular knife, so... Or I have a grab shoot knife. I'm not sure what exactly that means, but... Okay, so influence check?
Yes, please.
Oh.
Say big number. Ooh, so you got a 2, which means you would need to spend 1 wealth. It's a value 3.
And the damage is S +3?
Yep, so your strength +3. It also has the parry rating, which means 1 extra dice when you are trying to...
I'm a strength 4.
+1 defense for against melee attacks.
Do we get a glory for that roll? I don't know if because
no, it's only. No, I don't think on acquisition rolls.
Okay. Sure. What the heck? I'll spend a wealth.
Yeah. Okay. So you got your saber now.
And these you have to manually add them, correct?
The weapons, yes, yeah. There's not a compendium for Wrath and Glory, and in this. Okay, so where are you guys? So I guess first off, anything further you wish to investigate here? So it's been about a couple days worth of of time that would pass as you're doing your investigating to determine that. Pramila gives you no further information. You guys were thinking of talking to the sludge scrapers.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Well, we're at it. We started a little late, but we're at our mid-session break already, guys. So
All right.
why don't we take our mid-session break? We'll come back and have a chat with the sludge scrapers and see what they know. So for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
I'm a bit intrigued by the new 7th Sea edition kickstarting.
Oh. What do you know about it?
It's a 3rd edition. They're going back closer to the system of 1st edition rather than 2nd. 2nd was a pretty big departure.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be it reminds me a little bit of Soulbound and the Laundry systems where you roll. It's you roll a certain number of D10s, and every die that goes over a certain number is a success.
Oh, and then you count up successes.
Right. It's that kind of that's what I think that's what the quick start appears to be. And yeah, I like the swashbuckling. I'm vulnerable to the swashbuckling
yeah.
So
I think Kevin and I played a 7 Seas one day on the channel.
I feel like I might have played it at some point.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it just started. The Kickstarter just started a few days ago. It's on the link is in Kevin's links channel, if you're curious.
7C 2017 we played it.
There's a video too. I mean, I'll put it up if I don't know if it's there.
Looking it up. Looking up last time Kev played 7C.
Oh.
I was just going onto the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel to look up when last time Kevin ran 7C. Sounds like Jeff's already doing it.
Yeah, we did. We played 2nd edition. Me and you, Dave. We made characters anyway.
Oh.
And we played it looks like we played the 1st edition way back in 2017.
No, we played 2nd edition in 2017 as well.
Oh, that was 2nd edition as well? Okay.
Yeah. Just the 2nd edition in 2017 we played with 2nd edition, or tried playing with 2nd edition. It's a bit of a mess. But it was after the what's it called? They had their sort of like Asian flavored settings that came out for 7C, and they had revised the rules in that made it a little more playable, and that's when we went back to the first one with those revised rules when we last played it, whatever that was. 2017 you said? Or
no, it says 1 year ago, I think.
Is it really? Like, I know we have played we have definitely played 2nd edition once, and actually Dave in particular, you really enjoyed it. I remember your reaction was quite positive with it.
Yeah, I remember that now. And Sean was just telling us about how they're the Kickstarter for a new edition.
Yeah, it's 3rd edition, and it's. I think that the people responsible for it are the same. It's Agate or Agate. I think. They're the guys who make, or the folks who make.
Legend.
Shadows of Esterin and
Legends of the Five Rings.
No, that's Edge Studios, the Latvian guys who succeeded.
No, Atlas. What are they called?
Asmodee.
Yeah,
what's the one? Funny. This is a non sequitur. Well, a little bit. So Dark Horse Comics just the guy who has been running Dark Horse Comics for like 30 or 40 years, Mike Richardson, he's just been effectively ousted as the one running it. And like Mike Richardson is the one who's responsible for like bringing Hellboy to Dark Horse, bringing like Barbed Wire, Time Cop, there's a fucking ton, The Mask, a ton of things that he's been responsible for. Built up this company, it was acquired by private equity, and then when they were in a buying spree, and then they're running into trouble right now. So one of the reasons they gave for that is to try and like, I don't know, corporate speak to try and line up things and whatnot. But the reason it's interesting is because same fucking reason why Asmodee is no longer publishing Star Wars and Legend of the Five Rings and Genesis, and why it's at Edge Studios now is because they were one of the companies that was also picked up in the mass acquisitions and then started getting offloaded afterwards because they realized they didn't want them anymore. And I'm pretty sure Come On was part of those acquisitions as well. So there was a fucking swath of things that were acquired, including Lord of the Rings games or Lord of the Rings properties or whatever the fuck it's called. So the reason that was such a mess was on account of that, and why like Edge Studios, you still can't get. They've had a copy of the new like ship book for the Twilight Imperium line out for about 4 months now. You still can't find a print copy in North America for some fucking reason. And Graham's had his copy in the UK for 4 months. It was this bizarre, like, what do you call it, distribution chain they've got. But anyway, but these are the new one, though, is these guys, and they kickstarted a adventure for second edition, and then now the third edition is coming out, and it's got apparently another different sort of system closer to a traditional RPG instead of the sort of like unusual quasi, story game mechanics that second edition had.
It reminds me even a little bit of Soulbound, the system. It's where you roll so many d10s and you have to roll over a certain number, and each one is a success that rolls over that number. It's a little bit.
It's just all. I mean, to be honest, that's how like old World of Darkness did too, right? Like you'd have a scaled difficulty number, and then every one of your d10s that got over that was one extra success. Shadowrun did that to a degree as well. Earlier versions of Shadowrun. Third edition going forward, where you'd roll a bunch of dice and you have a certain target number, and each one of the dice that hit that target number. It's only been since fourth edition that they've had like a flat, just you roll like in this game where you roll like 4 or 5 counts as one success, a 6 counts as 2. Anyway, it looks like the publisher has a good pedigree of getting books out, and the books seem to be pretty quality. So it seems like it's in good hands. I've actually pre-ordered a copy of the physical copy of the adventure from Noble Knight because I knew that the line was coming to an end, and I want to get the last. I think it's the only one I'm missing from the product line in print. But yeah, we should revisit that at some point. Although Global Press is about to kickstart a pirate-focused source book for. Yeah, and it's
tell me about swashbuckling deeds and.
Yeah, and it's for Tales of the Valiant, but also compatible with 5th edition.
Oh,
yeah. So I've done. Let's see. Let me check my checklist here. I've talked about BattleTech today. I've talked about Tales of the Valiant today. I've derailed the game with some nonsense that did not apply to gaming whatsoever.
Have we had
Bingo.
Canadian content?
What's that?
Has there been Canadian content?
No.
Good question.
Has
there been Canadian content?
I have to admit, I've been distractedly looking at buying Dakota Lancer high school merchandise on a website that I got emailed from my old high school.
Now there is some Canadian content. That's actually our old high school too, because we went to the same high school.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So I had emailed the to go to school, saying, "Hey, is there like gear we can buy?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure. You can just go to this link, and it's like the UR store or whatever, and it's like all Lancer branded hoodies and sweatshirts and stuff." I'm like, "Oh, this is great."
Oh, nice. Cool. There's our Canadian content. Dakota High School in Dakota Collegiate, I think, officially.
DCI, Dakota Collegiate Institute.
Right.
Lancers, and it's a guy in a charging horse. Like, come on, Lancer, I'm a knight on a charging horse. How can you go wrong?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did talk quite a bit today with we had a mediation today, and I talked quite a bit with a client about the Winnipeg Jets. So we did have quite a bit of Canadian content on that today.
Nice.
All right, so we talked about hockey. We talked about high school. Anything else we need to...
Jeff drank whiskey. You mentioned your cover band. We've almost hit everything on the channel here. This is like blackout bingo.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Did we talk about dogs?
Yes.
Sean, I hear you have a lovely dog that
you're...
We did talk about
That's
dogs.
looking good, Dave. Wow.
Thanks.
I like that. It's
Purple and gold.
Ah.
for 5 rings, that would be Clan Unicorn.
Oh, no, I was just looking at the L5R book.
You know, we're playing that at the end of the year, Dave. That's one of the... Yeah.
Sign me up. Man, I'm in.
That video, our first video playing it, is, I think, either the 4th or 5th best performing video on the channel.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is really crazy.
Oh, look at that pup. It's not so flash. What's her name again?
Glowy with a G. Glowy.
Oh,
Chloe.
Glowy.
Beautiful dog.
Yeah.
Available for adoption in San Francisco.
Available for adoption. That's right.
Totally transition. This is the kind of promotional content I can get behind. Supporting the adoption of dogs. Oh,
Next
yes.
thing you know, there'll be a link for the dog adoption.
Yeah.
And Kev's links.
You know, we need to pick a charity for the charity marathon this year. So that is definitely something worth considering, because May is coming soon.
Ooh.
It's gonna be May.
Yeah. All right. Then, guys, I believe we have done all the...
That's a lot of digression.
It's a lot of digressions, and it's a lot of things that have been ticked off on our to-do. Then, what are you guys... Oh, you're going to speak to someone with the sledge scrapers.
Yes.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Oh, my name.
Ooh. I was going to make a copyright joke, but so we're going to be releasing a closer to the end of the month trailer for this year's Star Wars game. So May the 4th, we always take a break and play some Star Wars games. We have a trailer for our session this time too. Before I even published the secret link or whatever once for it told me right away, like, yeah, it's copyright material. Like, you can post this, but you ain't getting a dime. So we are not using the music in this actual session, but for the trailer, we definitely will be. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be... I'm excited. Okay.
Does your DM's good? Yeah. Does your DM make trailers for your upcoming sessions? No. Maybe you need to upgrade DMs.
You know, we did do a trailer for when we were playing Star Wars like years and years and years ago.
Yep.
And then my cousin made the ship we had in that campaign. He did a model for it, a custom model, and did a trench run video with it, fully rendered and whatever else. So we saw the ship kind of going through, and I wrote the crawl, and he did a crawl effect for it as well. It was super
I tried
fun.
to do a crawl effect in PowerPoint when I was doing IT tech stuff. It was not very, very nice. But I got close.
It's tricky between the positioning and the timing of it too. Like it's a real tricky thing to get. But there's a program you can access called like a website you can access called oh gosh. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Kessel, with an A, Castle, Kassel, like the Castle run. And you can just plug in shit and it'll make it into a crawl with the full like Star Wars fadeaway logo and stuff.
Nice.
So yeah, it's really cool.
That's
Anyway,
awesome.
we're not playing Star Wars, Madison. Come on, where's our grimdark content?
I still
All right.
have the 3D print of the ship that Corey sent me.
Nice.
I'll crack it out when we play.
Yeah, that'd be great because we it's a fucking cool. It's the ship from the Old Republic RPG. It's the Jedi ship from that. We use that as the sort of base from it, and there wasn't a high res model for it, so Corey made a high res model for it and then rigged the thing. It was super fucking cool. Okay, anyway, for this one, however, his name is Titus. Titus is the head of the sludge scrapers, and who you had brought back some of. Oh no, it isn't. It's Kjarl Neft. I forgot. Or Kjarl.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could
Kjarl.
not say his name.
You can't say Kjarl.
No,
Yeah.
Carol.
Kjarl.
no, Mr. Net.
Mr. Neft. Kjarl Neft. So if you go see Kjarl once again, Kjarl is a broad-shouldered man whose best years are behind him, but he can still scramble up a ventilation shaft with ease. Nothing ever seems to please him, and a non-committal grunt is the best compliment he has ever volunteered. So, you come among their numbers, and if this is maybe a bit of a pull, have you guys seen Chernobyl?
Oh yeah,
The HBO series? No. Okay. So if you have seen it, the miners who are the ones who dig underneath to think like the dour and sort of practical, like, well, we got to get it done attitude that they had, that is what you would find among the sludge scrapers, because these are the guys who run the risk of going out over, thousands of foot of drop. If they fall off, they're gone. And there's also, you may remember the stack scurrers. Remember those? How much fun those things are? They sometimes sneak their way down into the area as well. Let's take a look at them again, guys. It's been a while.
Don't like them.
So you walk among their numbers at a time when he would be down and not having like they're either having returned from the day or otherwise going out. They're, I wouldn't say friendly, but they're also not unfriendly towards you. You guys are known people among them, so they're not greeting with open arms, but they know who you are. If you walk up, he would be talking to someone, I'm sure, and seeing you come, he would stand up and walk over and says, "Are you ready then to go to ascend?" Or is there some other reason you're here?
Are you our face, Gazriel?
Oh, we're here to ask about the sick guy. No, we're not going up yet, but we are inquiring about a diseased man that may have found his way up through either the shaft or through the sewers.
What sewers?
Well, that tells me you don't know about the sewers then.
Tells me you don't know nothing about the slung. And there's kind of a laughing of people around too.
I've only been here for 2 weeks. Would your people know if somebody could sneak in through the shaft?
What are you asking? Can people come and go? Yeah.
Would you talk to your people to see if they noticed anything strange?
So I assume from your investigation role, you've uncovered as much as you can
Okay.
from this. But what are you thinking to gain from him?
What do you guys think?
If you would have had time to do that. I think we had an idea, then we spent 20 minutes bullshitting. So
Yeah, I got
if you guys want to get back on task, figure out what you want to ask of this fella, and then we can get back into the role playing. I'm fine with that.
Well, we're looking for the priestess too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's right. I think we're primarily looking for the priestess right at this point.
He doesn't know about the sewers, so there's a.
Yeah.
You keep saying
maybe
this
you've seen her
word.
before, though.
I don't think it means what you think it means. No, there's no sewer. John, there's no like sewer system here. Remember, this is attached and hanging from the bottom of an elevator. Sewers would be in the highs for sure, but this is part of the snake stack, this massive half-kilometer by half-kilometer chasm that would, the elevator shaft.
Oh, I see. They just throw it off the edge and worry about it later.
Little bit, yeah. That is someone, way down below.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe he's seen her, though.
It all flows downhill, John.
Yeah. So, is there any other information you wish to get from this fella? From Kiarl.
Have you come across someone that they call the priestess?
Why don't you guys let's give a context for, or a benchmark for how willing this guy is to speak to you. Give us a presence check. Is that the skill I want? I think so.
Argarius might just have to kill him, so they have to find a new leader, so we don't have to say Kiarl anymore.
And then you'll meet his second in command, Miartian.
Yeah.
Like that scene in Firefly where Captain Mal's telling the guys like, and we don't want to have any problems anymore. And then the guy's like, I think you're gonna have problems no matter what. So he kicks him into the engine, and he gets, and then he brings the next guy over. Let me start here. No, we're not gonna have any problems. Yeah. We'll deliver your message.
Speaking of Firefly, have you guys seen the clips going around?
Yeah, it sounds like they're gonna do a reboot.
Yeah.
Hoping.
I did see on Blue Sky. Dave, here's some proud Canadian content. The Alberta government has banned one of the series that was released for it from public libraries for content.
Oh.
Yep. So what, if it's a persuasion, then it'll be Gezriel, I guess, taking the lead with +3, I think we said, right? 2 from Argarius, 1 from Lucionis.
Can do that.
Or was it 1 from Xavier?
Probably me. I don't know. How are you?
Does Lucionis have any points in persuasion?
Oh, no. It's not him. A persuasion,
Okay.
no.
Do Argarius or Xavier have any points in persuasion?
No.
Yeah. Ezreal.
So just a straight persuasion check then?
Just straight persuasion, please. Bitte und danke.
Hey,
For Kiarl. All right.
3 sixes.
Good.
That's about as good as it's gonna get.
Yep, so that's standard. 3 points is standard. All right, so what was your question, sorry, Lucionis? If you've seen any priestess.
Yes. Have you seen a woman they call the priestess?
No priestess here.
I will describe her. They say she is long blonde hair, typically wears a blue robe, skull iconography. Not that that's too unusual here, but large pendant, blue gem, creepy looking.
One of the stackers, one of the sludge scrapers says, I ain't seen her. If you do, send her my way. And he's like, what? And Kiarl is not kind of laughing at that stuff. Just, I ain't seen her.
Very good. All right.
What's your interest in her?
We wish to have a word with her. There is, as we mentioned, there is a sickness about, and we think she is someone we want to ask about it, of its origin, of its nature.
You need not make a roll, Lucionis, because you've got a quite high passive awareness, but there's a bit of a you know, you can see his eyes kind of narrow a bit when you mention the sickness, and he says, "What kind of sickness?"
A deep, abiding sickness, a grotesqueness, usually comes with a foul, sick odor. Hard to miss, really. You won't confuse it for being under the weather for a day. I'll throw in a little, intimidation sauce on, just for fun, little sprinkle across the top.
Okay.
Maybe I could actually describe the smell a little bit.
Sure. Yeah.
Or try. I did just recently smell that horribleness.
Yeah. He says, "Is it? Was it changes to him? Mutant."
Yes.
So that would have a very specific kind of connotation. Remember, in this setting, exposure to the warp or the whatever else,
you get weird warp effects.
Yeah. You'd have your eye would be real big, or you grow horns, or your hands would turn into tentacles, or like
he didn't
that
have
kind
that,
of thing.
right? His face was full of pus, but there was no
oils and pus and
yeah. It was just sickness.
Yes, it was just sickness. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was. There was no deformity, but it was grotesque.
So he kind of nods as if satisfied by something. Again, you need not make a roll for this. Like, he clearly thought something, and when you told him, he was like, "Okay, it's not that thing."
Right.
But he's not the kind of fella, Kjarl, as we all know, is not the kind of fella to just volunteer information.
If there is something that you think might be of assistance to us, I would appreciate if you could possibly tell us. And
It's not. It's just where you wish to go. It's the kind of place where people come back changed. Some might call that sickness. Those what go into the power station, what survive, they come back different.
I see. Typically with deformities, do they?
Aye. Not as you describe. What you mean is just sickness.
Yes.
No.
A depth of sickness that when you see it, you'll know you have.
Is this plague? Is it about?
We saw a case today. Only one. However, we're concerned, of course, and so hence we're asking around if one has seen it, and if not, if you do see it, please summon us, or perhaps Pramila. This is Pramila's area too, right? Is this? No, okay.
This is the sludge scraper territory.
Okay. I say, please. I would ask you to summon us for us to get a look at what's happened, of what you have.
And what would you do? You find any what are sick?
Well, this individual perished, so we don't have much to work with yet, but we wish to see if we can help the individual get a better idea of what we're dealing with.
So one of the guys would volunteer who's sitting around. He points at Gazriel and he says, "That one got me well when I was injured." And
It wasn't a serious wound.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I see, indeed.
He still has his leg.
Hopefully, we will be able to help the individual, but also to try to be cautious that others don't catch it. Some kind of, to get them apart. So to find out how communicable it is, how easy it is to catch, and to be cautious.
Hey, Kev, would they have like the concept of radiation poisoning in this setting?
They would have if you're asking whether like you could recognize what is radiation poisoning, what the guy referenced could be that.
Yeah, because
although like your
like
understanding of it,
and then,
what you would understand it to be is some kind of like the presence of machine spirits that are malevolent or something like that. Like it would be you would probably have understanding and be able to recognize what it is, but Gezriel would understand it through the lens of that like the weird religious overtones they have for understanding technology.
I was trying to put together power plants, maybe radiationish, but filter that through Gezriel's perspective. Like, has it ever happened before?
What he's describing, like there may be, if the control station should, in theory, have access to some kind of power components too, there may be something damaged there that is causing a localized radiation event. Yeah. So, and the illnesses that he's talking about, the mutations, absolutely caused by radiation. This is a product of the mid 80s. So radiation causes mutations, not cancer. So
Gezriel may speak up about that and just blame it on like wild machine spirits that are just opening, and they'll maybe later tell Lucianus opening up the warp, but no, he won't say it in front of these guys.
Okay. So Kiara would, if you mentioned the sickness, would be respectful of your knowledge of this. You've helped out some of his people, which has already put you on the good list for him. To further give evidence of your value on top of that, you're making headway with him for sure. You cannot tell it. It just means he's glowering a little less.
And Gezriel isn't that perceptive in a way. So
yeah. Anything else you guys wish to discuss with Kial?
Well, in addition, if you happen to see anyone that you think fits this description of the priestess, we would appreciate you letting us know as well.
The same guy says, "Me too."
I just passed through that. Yeah. Very good.
No other
Emperor
questions?
be with you.
You guys leave the sludge scrapers compound. Where would you guys like to, well, what would you like to do next?
Yeah, I'll mention that the warp breaching to Lucianus is a possibility. If it's outraged machine spirits from the power plant, that's another reason for us to investigate Clan Mechanicus, because I think they're in charge of the path there, right?
No, you guys with the help of the sludge scrapers, you can climb your way up.
Okay.
Yeah. This what the Clan Mechanicus has done is access the power, whatever.
Oh, so the power, not the power plant. Okay.
Yeah, the power. Well, I mean, it's not so much like a power plant. There is a power source that is powering the elevator, but you would know just from your experience with the Mechanicus that there would have been and should have been a team that was assigned to monitor and maintain the elevator.
Okay.
Come to think of it, Gezriel, it's a bit weird that there is no team that monitors this elevator. The control station seems to be completely locked up, but there is this weird Clan Mechanicus thing left over. And they seem to have managed to access the power and then distribute it amongst the slum.
At this point, Gezriel's thoughts are just running through all the logistics, and he's like, maybe this is the remnants of them, and the machine spirits drove them mad. And
yeah, could be a weird cargo cult version of it. And by having ideas run through his mind, what I mean is Gezriel's going 1001001010110.
And there's like as it hits a certain portion of his mind, skips over it, repeats the last few, and keeps going.
So, what do you guys think? What do we do next?
At this point, Gezriel wants to get to that power node and figure out what's going on up there.
Okay.
I'm willing to check that out.
We're going to have to climb, though.
I mean, that's not my favorite, but...
It's not my favorite either.
You would not be able to do so without somehow...
climbing gear?
Well, no, like even that, it's going to be built somewhere in the superstructure, and the way to access it is what's going down to Clan Mechanicus. So unless you're going to somehow access or whatever their thing, the only other place that likely has the direct access to the power is probably the control station.
So get to the control station.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to climb to.
Yeah.
Thus far.
Right. Get to the control station.
Okay. Before we do that, why doesn't Jeffrey give us a Route 66 roll, please?
Oh, God. I thought it was on the main page. It's on the combat page.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so the following day, you guys are awakened by Pramila. This has been about 2 days since you spoke to her, and she has sent one of her servitors to request your attendance.
All
right.
She said she would look out.
She did.
Let us go see what our benefactor wants.
Indeed.
The servitor leads you to her actual compound, and you are greeted there by one of her flunkies, and maybe not, to I don't want to tell you how you react to this, whether you're surprised or not, but the compound is guarded and armed. There are armed guards that are here as well too. Gezriel, you need not make a roll for it too, but there are, with the amount of kind of coughing that you're hearing, it does appear as if there is some sickness among some of them. And so it does not surprise you when you come upon, or you're brought to where Pramila is, and she is bedridden.
Oh no.
Illness.
God.
When you come in, she does her best to, she's clearly put her wig back on or made her hair up, however, whether that's fake or not. And she tries to do a presentation, but you can tell she's clearly quite ill. Her skin is even more pallid than usual. You don't get a lot of sun in the slung, but even more so than usual. Big black ball, bags under her eyes. And she says, "You did request that I inform you if I found sickness. Well, it appears it has found me."
When did this begin?
I took ill last evening and progressively have grown more sick. There are some in my retinue, likewise afflicted.
Huh.
Did they show symptoms before you, or were you the first?
I do not believe I was the first, but truth told, I could not say. Why doesn't everyone, for absolutely no reason, no need to turn your mind to concern for this?
Initiative?
Initiative. Put her down.
Toughness checks, please.
Oh.
Straight toughness?
Toughness, just raw toughness.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Jeff, I don't know where you're... and there's no need to worry whatsoever.
Actually, I'm okay. Toughness, I'm not a total wimp.
All right. Let's see. I think everyone is... Yes, everyone is...
I'm already puking in a can. You don't need to make me any sicker.
Yeah, Dave, see if you can role play this. Every now and then your voice is going to fall a little dry. You'll have to cough. Yeah. So, Ezreal, you were the one I think most ably qualified to deal with this type of situation. What do you guys wish to do?
Find out what's wrong with her. Examine her, examine the people around her that are having symptoms, and see if this is just a passing kind of thing, or if it's much more deadly than that.
Okay.
See if there's any yellow pus.
I would advise my allies to stay back as much as they can.
Yeah, you think of what you've passed through now too, like
Because praise be to Messiah that I am more iron than flesh. This sickness will not affect me.
why don't you give us a Medicaid check?
Xavier leans into Lucianus and goes, "Why don't you check the warp?"
Oh, 1 glory. Nice. On Wrath die.
And
So, with some effort, Gezriel, you are able to identify what you think is her illness, and you were able to administer some kind of treatment for it.
okay.
That is simply for her. That will not cover any kind of wider thing, and the slung does not afford a great deal of distance for it. A great deal of space between people who are kind of living on top of one another here. So there is another concern you've got of I guess first how it got here and whether it's spread.
Yeah.
So
I will inform her, quarantine your people, so this does not spread further.
and do you wish to try and implement some kind of treatment?
Yeah, and I think Gizrael will focus on trying to get a, something going where he can treat all of them.
Okay. For the rest of the team, anything you guys wish to do to try and assist with that?
Yes, I would like to.
Lucianus, a check for
Wall of fire.
Yeah.
There's
Surround the area at all.
little that fire doesn't cure, or at least cleanse.
Corner of Argarius' eye, he sees Lucianus. You're like, nah.
Not yet. But I would like to Synesians the situation.
I would love for you to Synesians the situation. Go right ahead.
Oh God! You're gonna see a little fly in a
Very
jar
nice.
inside of her.
Your mind or your senses, I should say, shift once again into the immaterium and are overwhelmed with the. Obviously, your eyes are not literally seeing anything, but your senses are opened up. Your third eye, almost.
And I'll be directly behind Gezriel, kind of just leering, just right behind, looking over.
Yeah. You can hear him with your augmented hearing. You really wish you didn't have that, but you hear that panting.
There's a lot of panting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Change the sound channel.
Turn it off.
Have a panting filter on there.
There's a Lucianus filter. Let's just activate that again. What you can see, shifting into the Immaterium once again, your third eye opens and the chaos of the Immaterium first overwhelms you, and then you're able to, because of the training, because of your incredible will, and because of your faith in the Emperor, you focus it. Your third eye looking around, trying to sense whether there are more of those twisting things here. And there are not. Now, if there was such a thing, and it infected someone with a disease or something, that is not something you would be able to view. It is not a persisting psychic manifestation. It is a psychic manifestation that leaves a lasting change in the material world. But you see no evidence of that here, nor, fortunately, is Primilla host to the type of canker that you saw in that doomed soul that Gezriel burned, or at least his corpse.
I'll be looking over and saying, and then I'll just disappear out of the room.
Okay. Anything else anyone else wishes to do? I will tell you, Lucianus, if you do inspect around on the property, there is no sign of any further such warp entity here.
Okay.
Argarius, Xavier?
Xavier is going to go to these sisters and just check on them
Okay.
because they were in close proximity to that infected one. And
You find that there are a few who are down with similar symptoms to what Pramila reported.
okay, he's going to pass out some N95 masks.
Shit.
Yeah.
He'll
You
just tell
could
them
summon
to.
Gezriel may be able to assist with that.
Yeah, he'll. Hey guys, some of the sisters are infected. You might want to get over here. And he'll just tell them to take the sick one, have the sick ones go off on their own, and the rest stay away from them for now. And our Mechanicum priest will see to things.
Yes.
Gezriel was running a clinic basically for a good week there as well. So he was actually serving things. It will not be a surprise for folks to know to come to Gezriel to get treatment. If you guys intend to expand your treatment of this illness beyond Pramila's brood and the sisters.
Mm-hmm. And Gezriel will be categorizing how people react to his treatments.
Sure.
Not on the level of experimenting on anybody, but pretty close. So we find the best treatment for him.
Would you step into this human-sized tube for me, please?
Yes.
Never mind the giant bucket of brine that is above there. I'm sure it is just a coincidence that it is there.
Dr. Morden. Dr. Morden Solus, is that your real name? You're working on a genophage?
No, maybe for the skivers or whatever those things are above in the hive. So,
Argarius, what are you thinking?
I think that Argarius would be, sort of stepping back into the shadows and trying to observe. I mean, one, because of the illness to stay away from people, but two, because he wants to see if there's anything going on, if someone's being suspicious, if there's any signs of someone, lurking around, leaving some contaminated stuff, or accessing the warp, or, doing something that he could see that. So sort of investigating from the shadows, spying, so to speak.
Sure. So, Xavier, am I correct in thinking then, like, if we're kind of prorate this forward for the next couple of days, because the disease, it will be manifesting among more members of the community in the slung over the coming days. Solucionis, you're going to continue looking for signs of infection from the Immaterium. Gezriel, you're going to treat the ill. And Argarius, you're going to be watching to see if there is some furtive, operative at play here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Xavier, what are you thinking of doing? I know you went to the sisters. What are you thinking of? Not to say you're not contributing, but what do you think you would be doing during this time?
Yeah, I think he's going to be just probably running around helping out. Feel
free to draw on the sisters as well. The Sisters Tertium, I imagine, would welcome any kind of martial training, martial involvement.
Oh yeah, the ones who are up and upright and not sick, they want to do some martial training. He'll do like group training, individual training, whatever it needs to be to get them up to speed.
Okay. So, Argarius, why don't you give us probably stealth, because that's what you're trying to rely on primarily, right?
Right, not being seen, like spying, but through, hiding, basically.
Okay. Go and give us a stealth check at your convenience. It's pretty good. You want to wrath at them?
I do want to wrath.
You do risk a complication.
Yeah, but
those are a lot of fun, though.
Exactly. Okay. Oh, brutal. What? Exact same roll?
Exact same roll. 3.
No, one different. One number different.
So, and do you have any bonus die we're missing from that? 1, 2, 6, 7. 'Cause, I mean, 7's not bad. It just like that's your key thing. I thought you had talents or something like that, or advantages that.
Let's see. I mean, I have like killing from the darkness. If I want to kill someone, I'm silent, so I can move at my full speeds while being stealthy. Okay. Which I guess normally you can't do that.
Okay.
And yeah, my other 2 are like killing from being hidden.
Okay. So what you would find in the course of your couple of days of doing this, Gezriel is hard at work trying to kind of, nip this illness in the bud. The illness, incidentally, cuts across factions, it seems. So the Clan Mechanicus is addressing it itself, because they will not have anything to do with you. But the Sludge Scrapers, the other unaligned kind of community in the Slung and Carmela's brood, they all take ill over this. While this is going on, Argarius, and as you imagine, like, the streets kind of become fairly empty once people realize that there is this sickness. Here, right. They are either staying away, or those who are transient leave the Slung to go elsewhere in the hive if they have anywhere else to go. But Argarius, on, like, say, the 5th day of this, Gezriel has been busy with his apprentice Wrench. Is it Wrench X12 or something like that? What's Wrench's name?
Oh, John's on mute.
Yeah, I knew myself when I meant to talk, so yeah.
Well, what's Wrench's name?
X07.
Yay.
Personally, as a player, I'd like to give her a nickname, but Gezriel wouldn't do that. He'd just call her X07.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Wrench is her name.
He likes designations better, so.
So he's just choosing not to use her name, then. That's fine. Wrench X07. All right. Then what... with Gezriel and Wrench X07 being as busy with their health stuff, Lucion is kind of creeping around looking for, the signs, and Xavier trying to make use of the, not only to train the Sisters Tertium, but also to sort of make use of them to patrol where everyone else has sort of called, kept themselves silent or hidden. Argarius, it's about 5 days in.
Yeah.
When you spot someone, there is sort of a common area for water here. You catch someone robed, and not like wearing a robe. It is like a blanket or some other pathetic thing that has been cobbled into a robe. You catch someone who is making their way towards the water treatment, and for one, it looks too much like the person that you saw before. And two, this is now far enough into this that everyone seems to be at home. And where they are going is accessing sort of the storage, not the access point for the water.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I mean, Argarius is not an ask questions kind of guy.
What does he do?
I think he would, come out of the, sneak up on them and deal some kind of probably a deadly blow. I mean, I don't think he messes around. I don't think he.
What's the deadly blow he strikes?
I mean, probably to retain the evidence. So, I mean, the head removal, if they're not wearing something to protect them from their head being removed. I mean, it's quick, it's easy. I can just take their head for people to identify them.
It's a power blade you use.
By their faces.
Your Death Cult blade is a power blade, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's.
Yeah. So you do not need to make a roll for it. You were just like one shadow going across, and this figure walking along suddenly has his head and robe drop away onto its knees and down. The stink of this is familiar.
Yes. I would investigate the body.
Okay.
Like, look to see if they had something on them, some kind of a vial, or
if you move the sort of robes away, and I'm assuming you're using, I can't remember, did you pick up a respirator? I seem to remember us talking about respirators last time.
Oh,
I don't remember if you guys
I did pick up a respirator, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep, so you've got that over your mouth, and
I mean, I've got a big helmet on anyway, so would make sense to.
Oh yeah, with the way that it's the one exposed kind of part. Yeah. So with that on, it blessedly, mutes the stench of this thing, but moving it over, and you were told by Gezriel what happened with that last one, like how he came to burn it with that thing bursting through from its stomach.
Right.
Lucionus just got injured. Guys, careful. Lucionus just took 8 wounds. He's dead. Oh my god, now it's 7 wounds. Guys, something's happening to Lucionus.
Just trying to figure out
what's going on. Yeah, there should be a 0. Remember, we're going up from now on, unless you want to be super injured.
It's the warp. The warp's got him.
Yeah. It's actually going to burst out of Lucionus. Are you able to reduce your wounds back down to 0?
Oh, really? Did they?
Yeah, you're at 7 right now. You're pretty badly hurt.
Okay. Not sure how that happened.
There you go. Ooh. I mean, I assume you stubbed your toe. So.
Yeah, it really felt, it feels that bad for a second.
Were you drinking water from the?
It was a headache. It was a terrible headache.
So what you see, Arcarius, as you sort of move this corpse over, like the last one, it is almost entirely, except for a loincloth, uncovered. And his body is rife with pustules and sickness and buboes. Discolorations and bruises underneath its arms. Its lymph nodes from where it was are so swollen as to look like a balloon ready to pop.
Yeah.
This thing must have been in excruciating pain as it moved. But the thing that really catches you is that across its exposed stomach, it has something carved in. Or perhaps it is branded.
Gross. Garen.
It is shortly after you read that and you have a brief few seconds to consider it. Something completely bizarre. The body begins to dissolve, slowly sloughing away like some horrific gore-filled candle. Wax melting down and pooling. If you do nothing, all of the tissue and skin dissolves away, leaving just the bones behind. And the bones are pitted as if eaten away termite-like.
Okay, that's crazy. So there's nothing left basically at all. Even the head starts to decompose like that. I would drop it off.
There's a skull and what remains of the severed spine.
Yeah. Okay, so it was sacrificing itself. Maybe it was going to drop into the water supply and
The
poison
sludge
it with its
is
own
like water
body?
falling through the grating at this point too, slowly dripping down.
Yeah, I'll head back obviously right away to alert.
Israel and Wrench are active in their clinic. That may be the first person you would see. Lucionus has got to be somewhere in the slung, still kind of, skulking around.
Definitely skulking.
Looking for demons. What you looking for there, Lucionus? Demons. Huh?
Yeah.
Good. Well,
Impurity.
best of luck to you.
Well, we need to get everyone together. Something has come up.
All right.
Israel, you'll be able to delegate to Wrench, and Xavier, you'll be able to delegate to one of the squad leaders that you sort of put together here. And Lucionus could maybe look up from the, rat he's interrogating. What do you know?
Snap its neck when it says nothing.
Swear to me, Brad. Swear to me.
So the lot of you meet up at sort of one of the night things is with so few people out and about, you could pretty much pick your place, or it could be back at your residence. None of you have taken ill, incidentally.
Because I have Messiah's blessing. That is why. It extends to all.
Indeed.
I have been watching, and I was at the water source in the darkness, and I saw someone sneaking up to it, clearly suspicious. I cut them down as the Emperor would will, and they were clearly diseased. I could tell instantly from the smell. When I went to examine them, carved or branded in some way in their chest, Kevin, or their stomach?
Stomach.
On their stomach was a name I've never seen before. I would write it down because I'm very superstitious, so I wouldn't want to speak it. I wouldn't want to speak it out loud in case it is the demon or the chaos creature. So you guys can read it there in the chat. As he doesn't say it out loud, he writes it down.
I'll tell you, the name means nothing to the word means nothing to any of you.
All right.
And then I would say, as soon as just moments later, the entire body, all of its flesh decomposed and liquefied. I don't know if this person had come to poison the water supply by flinging themselves in and spreading this disease to everyone through it. Maybe that is how everyone is getting sick.
Possibility. I mean, everybody probably drinks from the same source here.
Yes. Would anyone have the ability to test that?
Israel could probably with
Yeah, but at this point, Gezriel's been operating under the assumption it's a airborne illness. If it's waterborne, he can definitely look into that. Got a combi tool and see if I can use some tech to gather some samples.
do you wish to one of the things that is absent from here is a purification thing. It's utterly absent. If you want to put something in place, you could give us a tech roll to try and fabricate something like that.
Definitely do that. That is something he would do. Otherwise, it's just boil your water. I mean, but it's going to take energy.
Boil your water order. How do you just a servo skull going around? Boil your water. Boil your water. All right. Yeah, that's definitely more than good enough. There's certainly enough ample stuff around here, Gezriel, so you'll be able to fabricate some kind of purification system, which should address this. And it's as you expect. There is something that is spreading through the water in here. But your new addition to the system will address that.
Okay. Now we need to put some guards at the water source so we can keep it from getting tainted further. But for now, we have a means of safe drinking water.
Excellent. You can tell Pramila. Is the water in her purview, Kevin? Or
Common area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, set a guard. Perhaps one of our sisters, tertium.
You do have an awful lot of las guns to go around, so if you do want to station someone there.
Yeah. Also, Lucianus, maybe you could check to see if there was some kind of warp or chaos in the system itself present.
Meaning the water.
Yeah, the water. I could take you to the source where they were attempting to poison it.
There's this.
Hopefully, huh?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Lucianus.
Hopefully, what you describe indicates that was the attempt and has not already been done, but worth checking. What were we going to say, Kevin?
I was just going to ask what you wish to do with the skeleton.
Oh.
Right.
And it does appear you can picture any kind of like weevil or termite-ridden piece of wood. Imagine that, but skeleton. Even the skull seems burrowed through.
Hmm. Burn it.
Is it possible to take images with a data slate? Is that something it does?
Does this piece of shit come with a camera?
No, you need a picture for that.
We're trying to get something done here.
That's what a picture is for.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's a separate thing. Although you guys could make a requisition roll for one, I imagine.
Oh,
terrible.
Maybe we can get a picture.
could be useful.
See, you should have gone for the Apple data slate.
Right. Big time.
The member of the Mechanicum who wears nothing but turtlenecks. Let's see here.
He talks about how his technology is fantastic, even though it's second rate.
I will say I love a good turtleneck. I don't wear them really at all, but fucking love a good turtleneck. Yeah.
Yeah. Usually a holiday thing. I kind of remember.
Yeah, true enough. Actually, yeah. All right.
Like in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
There you go.
His brother that comes in with on the RV wears a turtleneck and white shoes.
Nice.
I don't see
a picture taker.
Yeah. There's an off-spec scanner. No, I think Dave's read far too much 40K recently to have that wrong. Right.
I know.
No, you would need to be a member of the what are they called now? Remembrancers in order to have a picture.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd imagine being able to take pictures of something would be like capturing their soul and something highly restricted.
Oh,
baby.
No, you just need to be a photographer, a remembrancer, sanctioned by the administratum.
Let's see. I mean, so an off-spec scanner is a value 5, and a data slate is value 2.
Yeah, the Auspex scanner is what you checking for, like scanning it for like radiation or.
Yeah. Let's say it's a value 3. So it's a little. Your respirators 2. Some pretty useful weapons are 4. So let's say it's a 3. Who'd like to try and acquire their acquisition roll for today? Anyone got any money left over? Anyone have any wealth left?
I have 1.
I actually have 2, but my acquisition is terrible. I could loan wealth.
Why don't you hear? I got a suggestion. Why don't you guys hold on to that for now, because I do have a surprise for you at the end of this
Are we going to like it?
sequence. Will you like it?
Never.
It'll bring a smile to my face.
It's a fair question.
What you so as far as the maintaining the body or the skull, like is the intent just to burn it?
Oh,
So
absolutely. Yeah, destroy it.
just use it a flamer, or are you going to use?
Well, is there other interesting information we could pull off of it other than just it being ridden with holes and?
No, without
What about
any Auspex
Even
scanner.
a sketch. Someone could. I don't know. I was still brainstorming on maybe a sketch would even be. Does anyone? Would that even?
Primella would allow you to borrow her servo skull.
Yeah. If it's able to do such a thing.
It could take. I mean, not sketch. It has the servo skull has very limited arms. You could have one of those. What is it? Cherubim. A dead baby with mechanics in it that floats around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Grimdark. It's Grimdark.
It's not a
Oh,
great
yeah.
image.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the
Serve the Empire in many ways.
yeah, in life or death. So the servo skull will get a photo of it. It does not, or a picto of it. It will not be able to provide an Auspex scan of it, though.
Okay.
I suppose you could use Synescience, although if it has dissolved like that, it's going to be like the sickness originally, that if it was caused by something, your ability to detect things is for the actor, not the consequences.
Yeah.
You never know. It could be Demon Bones.
Demon Bones.
Demon Bones was my Reverend Horton Heat cover band in high school. Yeah, I could listen to Bales of Cocaine after the session.
There you go.
So, anything further, or are you burning the bones?
I mean, I think we should just burn them.
That's fine.
I agree. Fire purifies.
Always.
Done. Then, anything else you guys wish to do? Set up the water purification. You're continuing to do treatment. I can tell you, 2 more days pass. It appears that everyone is on the mend. Life is returning to normal in the slum.
Good.
Sickness has been addressed. It has not spread any further, has not intensified. And because of your efforts in the slum at addressing this common illness, everyone can increase their influence by 1.
Oh,
Phase influence. Okay, cool. Okay.
way to go, team.
Indeed.
That feels good.
Yeah, especially since we went and talked to that guy about potential diseases, and 2 days later, a disease broke out, and he wasn't blaming us.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to check too. Let me check one more thing. If you ask around as well too, the name or the word Vulgaran means nothing to any of the folks here. So, what do you guys wish to do next? You were talking before this sickness struck here. You were talking about going to the scene of the priestess, her former chapel, which you had burned to the ground.
Yes. Going to pay a visit.
And guys, you can increase your reputation with Camilla and the Sludge Scrapers by 1.
Oh, nice. Is that like on a party handout or something?
Yeah,
It is, yeah.
I
So
want that, John.
I can do that. Yep.
Excellent.
5 and 5.
what would you guys like to do? Once you hit 7 is when you're in sort of the favored territory. So
Well,
that's when you get discounts on stuff too. Every wealthy you spend actually gives you 2 icons instead of 1.
How do I get corruption and mutations? Just kidding.
Gain them? Don't worry, those are checks in the mail.
Those are coming.
exposure.
Those are coming. Just need to get further down into the hive. All
So,
right.
Should
anything
we-
else,
yeah.
you guys? Sorry, John, go ahead.
I think we should go, find the sewers that the priestess went down and just see if we can find any signs of something down there.
I can't get down there.
Yeah, they couldn't get down there. That was the problem of
Well, you
why-
couldn't get down through the specific access point.
but maybe we could get down somewhere else.
Yeah, the reason you guys didn't go down there is because by the time you doubled back and found a way of accessing, it was assumed she'd be able to run off in the sewers.
Yeah.
Laughing the whole way.
Yes, let's go down to the sewers. I'm tired of sitting around waiting for something to happen.
Yes, agreed.
Okay. All right, then.
So back to that church, and then we'll find an entrance to sewers near there. And if we have to, we'll cleanse the unclean at that church. God, I'm standing like a sister. Sister Severina would be proud.
Indeed.
Cleansing the unclean.
Oh, let's put in. Would you guys mind adding in the Discord +1 influence for Sister Severina?
Oh, and George says, congrats on surpassing 2 million views on the channel.
Wow, yeah, I saw that earlier. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So congrats. Thanks, everybody.
Wow, I thought that was going to happen way later in the year.
I remember we were talking about it when it was at like 1.8. So we must have, had a lot of traffic the last little while.
Apparently,
What
hitting
is
that 10K mark actually kicked us up there to, keep
Yeah.
us seeing it faster.
Well, I mean that we got a lot of views on that 10K special. So I think that led to some spillover as well. And actually, and someone on Blue Sky shared the AD&D second edition overview today too. So
Sorry, what's it called? Influence?
influence, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me, I don't know why I did old man voice here. Tell me why how you guys intend on departing here. You do remember you were followed 2 weeks ago when you did leave last time. There were members of Clan Mechanicum who
Yes.
followed you.
We lost him.
You want to try?
Try and leave sneakily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Slip out. Pramilla's getting better, you said, Kevin, right? She's getting better.
Everybody's on the mend now. Yeah. Yeah. And from the time her and her brood were some of the first to get sick as well too. So it's probably by like midweek or a little later they were already on the mend thanks to Gezriel's administration. You guys have been treating other people in the community. I will tell you, in contrast to whatever afflicted that poor soul that was shot and died, this seems like a very mild thing. You had no fatalities, Gezriel.
I think Gezriel is thinking that it's because we killed the demon before it could actually do something. That's why it didn't get as bad as it could have gotten.
That is an absolutely from what Argarius rolled earlier on Scholar, he'd be able to confirm that definitely seems to be the case. Whatever it was planning on doing did not necessarily go off.
Yeah. I was imagining it would get there, burst out of the body, hide in the water, and then the other sick people would come here and they would eat them and then make things worse. So,
well, that's what the second thing was doing, like 5 days into the sickness, but that's not what the first thing did, right? First thing came directly to the sisters.
It's probably going after them because it saw them as a threat. Totally devotees.
I don't know. Could just be coming for us. They're connected to us.
Maybe.
That is an interesting point to bring up, though. Why would they go there first?
Yes.
Maybe it was to, get a sleeper agent in or something.
So we're thinking sneaking out because the area might be under watch.
Yeah,
right?
Clan Mechanicus tried to follow us last time.
Lucianus, you've got that invisibility power, don't you?
Chameleon.
Oh.
Are you able to use that on more than just yourself, or
I can bend reality is what I can do.
Nice.
He just believes he can, but sometimes
for yourself.
Skeptics do exist. I know this, but
Is it for just you or is it for everyone?
Itself. It's myself, I'm afraid.
Gazriel is not actually bad at sneaking.
Okay. Just checking the team check thing here.
I play for it as he's got a little bit of control over his armor. It's like a minor camouflage effect, but it's just a narrative thing.
Cool.
Maybe some sound dampeners in his boots.
Yeah. Hi. How is everyone else at sneaking?
Stealthlicious.
Saber, you're a sniper, right? So
Yeah.
your thing.
I'm supposed to be out on my own, and
So what? Gazriel's the only one. Are you sneaky, Gazriel?
I have a 5.
Oh, we're pretty sneaky party when we don't have Sister Sabrina with us.
Agility and toughness are my 2 highest stats. At 4.
yeah, I'm a 4 agility and 2 ranks. And that's going to change after this because I realize I haven't been spending any of my XP.
Nice.
I spent
So
my
why
first
doesn't
big chunk to
everyone
keep
give
you
us
guys
a stealth check then, please?
Alrighty. Keep Gazriel.
In my case, I will manifest first.
Okay. How long is Chameleon? What's the duration? How long is Chameleon? What's the duration is what I'm asking.
It's a really-
Tag
2
team
glories, guys. Holy shit.
That's 3 4s.
It is
Oh, the complication from Xavier.
it is it's sustained for one thing. The main answer is it's
Oh,
sustained.
great. And how long
Yeah.
can you sustain something?
That's
It's
a good
indefinite until its
question.
concentration's
I
broken.
think so. I haven't looked at that in a while. Let's refresh.
Let's take a
Let's
peek
see.
here.
A little refresh of the.
Terrific, guys. I just found the section that says what a GM does. Whew. Better late than never.
Traumatizes the characters. Players is a bonus.
So what have you guys been playing on Friday? Well, there's been cannibalism 2 weeks ago, and
Right.
A dirty
mini-
plague.
epidemic this week. So
Pages 265. It looks like it can be sustained indefinitely.
love it.
DN of all tests go up by 2.
That's how you're sustaining your wall of fire.
Yeah.
And you said all tests, not just psych tests?
Oh wait.
All
No.
tests.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
all
pretty
tests.
hefty cost for sustaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's certain ones that'll cause shock damage to you at the end of each combat round.
Yep.
Great. Okay. And then certain effects will cause you to take or make willpower tests to maintain focus. on
Yep.
it. So then we've got a couple complications. A couple of glory.
Already added them.
We also have a complication. Thank you, Xavier. Lucionus, give us a manifestation check for your chameleon.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
Nice roll. Okay. Actually, that was a dog shit roll. What am I talking about? Good enough, though, right? Like that's
Good enough. Good enough.
I'm over here
Yep.
looking at Lucianus. You spend like 80% of your experience on willpower? Probably.
Yeah. I am a. It's
He
up
also
there.
uses psi focus now too.
Don't forget that psi focus. Willpower is 6, and my my psychic mastery is 4.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Side focus. Yeah.
And that's why I was paper mache for the most part for the first. I've improved that a little bit, just a little nudge, but
No, phenomenal cosmic power. Itty bitty physical frame.
there you go. Exactly.
So, you guys set forth, and Lucionus assures you he is with you. But a lot of you go out, and we have a total among our stealth 4. I'm scrolling the wrong thing here. 12 successes total. It appears that you've had no difficulties. So,
And it gives me bonus dice to my stealth tests, so I still may need to.
you still have to make a stealth test.
I
I
think
love
I
it,
still have to roll. Yeah.
guys. This game is amazing.
Let's see, and I can't. No, I can't. No shifts are possible. So because I had some, it has some. I can't remember the.
Surely you're going to get more than +2 dice, right?
I am going to get. Let's see. Well, my bonus is +5.
Is that how many extra dice you get from Chameleon?
Yeah.
Okay, great. The reason being is it's going to add +2 to the difficulties,
Oh,
right? So, because you're focusing on this. So, go ahead at your leisure. Give us a stealth check, and we'll subtract 2 from your total.
Get a 6.
Okay, DN +2, right? Not dice. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, and then no, not dice. Add your 5 bonus dice to the stealth check as well.
Will do. Yep, I'm on it.
Bitte und danke.
There we go.
Good stuff. Another 5. Wow. Okay.
Yep.
So, the lot of you sneak away like thieves in the night.
Yes.
And I think because he rolled the complication, let's have Xavier give us a 2d6 roll, please. Okay. Give me a sec here. That's interesting. Okay. What? Let me check one more thing. I think it's in here that I want. Dave, give us another Route 66 roll, please. Okay. All right. So, first, stage of travel down to the church seems unremarkable. You imagine. Oh wait, hold on. You need not imagine, guys. I'll grab everyone's token here. We'll bring it to one of the many subterranean depths of the hive. I like this one. I like this one a lot. There you go. Again, the art in the extraction book is so fucking cool.
Nice.
Really like it. Where am I? This is where I want to go.
You guys gotta stop talking about Shadowrun. I guess get Shadowrun ads on Instagram all the time.
We're running Shadowrun as our monthly thing starting, I think, next month. It might be. We got things. I fucking love Shadowrun. That's going to be a lot of fun. The only reason I've not inflicted a Shadowrun war story on Night Below is because Will really does not like Shadowrun.
Oh,
That is the only reason. It's such. Otherwise, it would be a great, just easy way to find cognates of a lot of those characters in within Shadowrun.
Huh.
Yeah. What was that, Sean?
I'm around for the first one, but I'm at a physical con on the second one.
Oh, that's got to kill your character after the first one.
Yeah.
Good. I think I talked about it before. We had one birthday session where everyone was playing Green Lanterns for it, and one of the players had to leave early, so I killed his character at a dramatic moment. No one else knew he was leaving, and they were like, "What the fuck?
What happened?"
He just left." And then we told everyone afterwards, like, well, he had to leave anyway. So it was great.
Traumatizing the players.
There you go.
That's awesome.
I think it was Brent's birthday actually, because he loves Green Lantern, so we did that for his birthday.
Nice.
Yeah, the Green Lantern game that we played was pretty fun too.
It's a great conceit for a character setup, honestly. Like I ran, the Call of Cthulhu adventure, The Haunting. It's like the one of the most popular and most run versions of it. It's the Corbett House mystery. I adapted that to a Green Lantern mystery. Instead of a haunted house, you had a haunted planet, and it was super fucking fun.
Cool.
Okay. Anyway, let's. You guys are making your way through the hive, and it's a variety of different types of places and structures you're traveling through. I imagine to minimize the slowdown, you guys are trying the best you can to maintain a path that avoids some of the more populated but not so deep into the abandoned places that you're going to run into whatever horrible shit is located in those abandoned parts of the hive. To that end, tell me how you're planning on navigating through the hive. We're only going to do 2 stages for this travel. You guys have been here before, so you know where you're going. I want to make sure you're able to get there again. Anyone trained in survival?
Yes. Got the one rank. So
It's like,
4.
it's like
Okay.
you've played with games with Kev before.
Well,
I also have 1 rank in survival and a total of 3. That's my.
I have athletics. I don't know if like climbing or if anything
No,
like
in this
that
case,
is
it, like,
useful. Yeah.
to assist with the role, you would need to have
I don't mean to assist with this roll. I just mean to get through here.
yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
see.
thinking Agarius has that ability to move full speed while stealthing, and if we're going the whole way stealth to avoid notice, he could scout ahead a little bit from us and come back, and we can plot the route from there, using him as a, look ahead, come back.
Yeah, it's like that would help with like potential encounters, but for navigation, I don't think that's gonna. You're gonna need to have training in survival in order to contribute significantly to this. It's not a single task. It's going to be several days worth of travel through the hive.
Gotcha.
Lucionis, am I thinking you are not trained in?
Yeah.
There you go.
I have a good willpower, but no, which I think is the governing attribute, but no training.
Nope.
Maybe,
Okay, so that.
Maybe we can convince Lucionis to take a rank. Free experience.
It is Xavier and Gezriel who are trained then. So what I think is, and I mean, what I might do if you guys do take the thing where everyone's just putting 1 dot into that is I'll cap you out at contribution for the lower of the 2. or skill or. I don't think it is a unreasonable.
I was thinking more of Lucion's take it and none of us have to worry about it because then he has a
Oh,
7.
fair enough. Yeah. So then in which case, for now, though.
I'm just taking the point. So, like, if we're missing someone, I could, like, fill in the spot.
Sure, yeah. No, and you guys aren't doing that yet, right? Like, I'm not. Yeah. So you have 4 points, Gezriel. Xavier, you've got 3 total?
3 total, yeah.
What's is it your stat that's 2 or your skill that's 2?
My skill is 1, status 2.
Okay, so add 2. So Gezriel, you have 2 bonus die.
Okay, here
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and give us a check.
Those 4s are just coming.
You want to wrath that? It is 5 you need.
Yeah, absolutely. I have wrath to spend.
Gosh, for the last 17 minutes now, guys. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
16 minutes. Okay. So, you have successfully navigated your way through. You guys have not run into anyone. Lucionus, for no reason whatsoever, would you mind giving us a psychic mastery check, please?
I see.
Ruh-roh.
Does your psi focus add to skill checks as well, or only to manifesting powers?
It's +1 bonus die to psychic mastery tests, I believe. That's the.
Well, let's just double check.
Yeah, check it.
Raising of it. Maybe.
That's what I have written down. So let's check it.
Okay. Just because I think I can see how it is to the one, and like I can see it obviously applying to the manifesting powers. I don't know if it's like general skill use. No, psychic mastery tests. So yeah, you get a bonus dice on this one as well.
Nice.
See, like, how useful was it to have to wait to acquire that, Lucianus? It makes it so sweet now.
I'm still filling out the complaint paperwork for the Astro Telepathic.
Go ahead and give us a psychic master with 1 bonus dice at your leisure.
Alrighty, let's see here. Okay.
That is quite good.
Yep.
There is only 1 exalted icon in there. Would you like to wrath that? Try and fish for another?
Or complication.
Yes.
Or complication?
Do it. Here it comes.
Welcome to Sister Severina back with
Nice. Okay. Fantastic. What I'll tell you, Lucionus, it has been several days that you guys have been traveling. You are following Xavier and Argarius's leadership in this, or sorry, Gezriel and Xavier's leadership in this. Argarius has been dutifully scouting ahead. And there is a growing. It starts as a suspicion, and it solidifies to a certainty that you have been psychically observed for some of this trip. You have not seen any direct manifestation of a power. You have not seen a psychic creature at any point, but something has been monitoring you. You just have that with a roll of 10. That's fucking huge. So the types of like residual influences, the passing, when a psychic power ceases manifesting, you're not able to detect it any longer, but you are so attuned to it, thanks in part to your psi focus. You are certain that for at least the first 3 or 4 days that you were traveling, something has been psychically surveilling you. It is no longer present. However long you spend with your senses, your third eye open, and your senses attuned to the immaterium, there is not something manifested, and you would if there was some kind of sensor that was manifested, you would be able to see that. You're not able to spot it, but you know it was there before. Do you bring that up at all in the course of the travel?
Yeah. I'll we're being watched by through the warp. There was someone is able to keep tabs on us psychically. I don't detect it here currently, but it's been there for days.
Would it be odd for there to be another psyker down here?
Well, I fear it has something to do with what we killed in that man's trying to crawl out that man's stomach. They dwell in the warp. To manipulate the warp for them is without effort.
And the priestess was a psyker, wasn't she?
I don't remember. Did we find Kevin? Do we know?
She was forcing us to kneel with some kind of power.
Yeah. It seems likely, Xavier. Seems likely. Could I tell for sure, Kevin? Was I able? Did I have any idea?
Were you afflicted? That might have been a session you missed.
That sounds right, because I'm pretty vague about it.
Yeah. I don't think you were there when they confronted.
Very good.
All of them.
Yeah. Because the
way they describe it, like
I would have smoked her.
She said there. She's calling herself a priestess, but like the names for psychers in the darkness of the far future. I mean, it's sorcerer, it's priestess, it's wizard. Yeah. So there's all sorts of different ways of describing it. Sorcerer is typically reserved for those who serve the ruinous powers. But
yeah.
Suffer not the witch.
Dude.
Except for the Thousand Sons, they are badass.
Except that they turned to be a bunch of heretical traitors.
Well, I mean, no one's perfect, right? So
then it would be the priestess would not be surprising, but it's impossible to say. Would not be surprised if the creature in the corpse was also able to do such a thing.
I mean, we are coming across her territory. Perhaps she has eyes to see.
Dave,
waiting to see us.
In my threat assessment, Demons and Heretics book, take a look who's in there.
Oh yeah. The Thousand Sons novel is great, and it's terrible, and it's tragic, and it's you spend 3/4 of the book really liking these certain characters, and then at the end they're all heretics. Like, you bastards.
That's awesome.
That's how the ruinous powers.
But they didn't even do, like, Magnus tries to go to Terra to warn the Emperor about Horus being manipulated by the chaos, but in doing so he pushes through all the Emperor's wards and protections and destroys the defenses, and he used sorcery to get there and using the souls of thousands of people. I'm like, you idiot, why didn't you just send a ship or freaking, well, you couldn't, but
right.
Yeah.
But
and then the Emperor was the level-headed, responsible ruler that we all know him to be, and simply sent a fleet of space wolves to bring him back in chains.
He sent his execution force, essentially. But they did warn Magnus and the Thousand Sons to, like, let your people go, send them out. But
do you remember when there was it was the burning of Prospero? I think is when they seized him, right? Was it only the Space Wolves, or was there another faction?
Just the Space Wolves.
It was just them. Yeah, fuck, crazy. And
Prospero Burns is also a great book because it's the second half of that story, and it's all about the Space Wolves, and it's like. They get all the shit jobs that the Emperor, knows needs to get done, but none of the other Space Marines would do. So, yeah.
Sons of Russ, next source book coming out for Glory.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah. All right. So, Lucien, is anything further you wish to share about this before you guys arrive at the remnants of the priestesses?
I fear we will be expected. We have to expect to be expected.
So one of the things I was curious about this, someone was observing you for the first couple of days of your travel,
But
but not the last 2 or 3.
Is there anything different? Anything markedly different in our geography?
No. But it is curious that there is no sign of them, of whatever it was, surveilling you now that you're getting closer to the church. Could be, as you say, like someone saw that you were coming and decided to not look any further. But it would be weird for someone not to be continuing to surveil if that was the case.
Indeed.
Right, like why would they give up, so to speak?
Maybe they were ensuring that we weren't heading in their direction, and when we weren't, they stopped.
That could be as well.
Could be hidden secret.
It is a very big place, this Hive Tertium. So it could very well be other, God, are there more cultists even this high up? Renegade Psychers. Luciones, what would you do if you came across Renegade Psychers?
Convert them.
I would give them the kiss of the Emperor. Release them in their torment from this life.
Okay.
Renegade Psyker, you mean unsanctioned Psykers.
Indeed. Unless if there was some possibility of capturing and turning over to the planet's authorities for black ships. That
Remember,
is the...
because of there's no black ships.
Yeah. Oh,
right
not at all. Gotcha. Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so then it is not long after perhaps another day and a half of travel. Let me get rid of my ambush I have set up here. I got a bunch of tokens on the GM's layer that I... Oh, you know why? Hold up, because I think we were using actually this here.
Yeah, you were going to do the ambush so that I could say I have lack of confidence in these overwhelming numbers.
Oh, that's right.
This is what we used for the... Here we go.
That's right. Shoot.
So, tell us, guys, how do you intend on approaching? Remember, there's that courtyard beyond the portcullis in there, and then there is the entrance into the chapel, and then there is the vast chapel itself that led back to some rooms, and then down to the sewers there. How do you plan on approaching this?
I say we approach the chapel, and if there's any of those disease cultists, we just eradicate them and then start our search.
Yeah, like they need no time to explain themselves.
No, we thought they were receiving aid, that they were ill, but no, they're cultists. Heretics.
True heretics.
Probably makes sense to proceed quietly. I don't sense that the sorceress presence is still here that was following us most recently. We should try to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Do you wish Argarius or someone, Argarius and others to reconnoiter? Or
Yeah, it's probably a good call.
Argarius?
Yeah, Argarius, you're our most...
Yes, I can.
I believe.
I can scout ahead.
I'm pretty good currently, so I can be a backup, or if needed, I will stand by. I will let you go alone, I believe, but I'm available by Vox if to sneak in as well if needed.
Of course.
Without the night, we're all quite stealthy.
Okay,
Yes.
very good.
We are like thieves without the night.
Right.
I do not steal. I take what is mine when I have killed the enemy.
Nice.
Hey, give us a stealth check then at your leisure,
Sure.
Argarius.
Yeah.
I will not be baited by you, Gezrael. I know you were just being literal.
You hear him go, ha 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 ha.
I might as well use my wrath.
Little binary chuckle.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
So, Argarius, You were here last time when there were living souls, and this entire structure has been put to the torch. Purifying flame of the Emperor, this open courtyard, everything has been burned, whether it was living or dead. No sign of anything here. And if you look into what was, the doors are scorched, though they still remain intact and open, and the interior of this hall likewise, pews leading up to where the kind of impromptu rectory, is that the word I want to use?
Rectory?
Is that the place where the priest stands? Not the lectern, it's something else.
The lectern, no, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's called. The lectern's like a collegiate thing.
Top of the dais?
A pulpit?
Yeah,
Pulpit. Thank you. Knew we'd get there. The pulpit, likewise, or the impromptu pulpit, was burned down. There is no sign of anyone improving or remediating or otherwise trying to make use of this place once again.
Well, then I would just go call my friends in to...
Well, there is one thing that you do see. There are words freshly scrawled in white chalk.
Oh, no.
Don't like this.
Guys, that brings us to the end of today's session.
Of course.
I believe it's 3 XP.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
I think so.
Then everyone gains 3 XP. And for those listening at home, what the heck's our main page on this? What the ever loving ain't that? Ain't that? Is this it? There we go. I'm having that Roll20. I didn't refresh the browser thing where, like, some of my pages I don't have any images on them right now. For those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for part 8 of the Extraction campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server where all of us are active, and we have channels there dedicated to this game, rather to the many Warhammer games we run on the channel, as well as things like GM discussion, find a group. There's a virtual tabletop stuff. There's a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there. You are more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games. Like, Dave, do you have any new role-playing games that you picked up from Noble Knight? Oh, sorry, Dave's having
a coughing fit.
Yeah, jeez Louise. Dave got his copy of Wrath and Glory from Noble Knight. They are also in the unmatched. They have an unmatched selection of hard to find and out of print RPGs. So if there's something out of print that you're looking for, if they don't have it in stock in their extensive catalog, you can put it on a want list, and they'll send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code NobleDM. Oh, you got something there, Dave? That's in a hard to find and out of print RPG. Oh yeah, like Death Watch, like Fantasy Flight Games is Death Watch. That'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more. That discount code will change on Monday, on March 15, 2026. So if you're listening to this after that time, just come back to one of our more recent videos. You'll see what the current discount code is. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart team of grimdark heroes. So Jeffrey, John, Sean, and Dave, thank you so much for playing today, guys. Congratulations on making your way further down into the stack. I'm sure there's nothing wrong. You can put that Valgarin or Valgarin or Valgarin. Put it out of your mind.
Don't say it out loud. You're gonna jinx it.
We have discovered it is a noun. Then we will be back on in Hive Tertium in 2 weeks' time. But until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our team are encountering as they are simply trying to make their way down into the depths of a snake stack and recover all-important cogitator. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.
See ya.